Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quintet here on Game Nights. I am your host and your Dungeon Master, Van, and we're here with the whole gang to play some goddamn games. Hi, everyone. We're so glad you're here. Before we get started, I can tell you about what's going on the channel this week, but it's pretty much the same stuff that's always going on the channel, save for Tuesdays because they're a little up in the air right now. But our next live stream after this is going to be this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturday nights, Ward 47, we play Parslings. Val runs that. And yeah, we have our regular live streams throughout the week. Red Jenny, Dragon Age on Monday. We'll tell you what's going on Tuesday because we don't know yet because they're missing some cast members. And then yeah, the rest of our streams throughout the week. Elegance Vigilance on Thursday, Sid runs that. And then back around to this on Saturday. You can find our schedule pinned in our Discord. It is also, if you're live with us on Twitch, down below our faces on our Twitch drop page. I think that's all I have to say. I'm going to let my friends here introduce themselves, tell you who they are, where you can find them on the internet, and who they are playing today, starting with Sid.
Go, I'm first in this one. Hey, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me all over the internet at Greek Sid, except for IG. I'm just not even mentioning anymore. It's annoying. You can find me here Thursdays through Mondays, playing games and running, as Van said, our game of Elegance and Vigilance on Thursdays, 7 o'clock Eastern. It's good society. It's a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons just smushed into there, and it's great. We're having a lot of fun. They're about to face off with a bunch of formerly tap dancing huge automatons. So it should be fun. Come check that out. Yeah. However, this morning, I am playing Giselle Wintersweet. She is our sorcerer / rogue.
Thank you, Sid. Next up is Rob.
Oh, hey, that's me. Hi. Hello. It's me, Rob, bonus stage Rob, bonus _stage Rob, bisexual vacation dad / expat because I'm officially in England now. Oh my God. Forever. Just forever. Whatever. So
and we never saw him again.
And we never saw him again.
Bye, son.
Bye. When I am not addicted to Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I am here on Game Nights most Saturdays when we have games, hopefully every Saturday from now on. And yeah, other stuff that I have coming up will always be on the Twitter box and socials and Discords and whatever. But yeah, today I am playing Willoughby Wanderfoot, first year, our Owlin Paladin / fighter / good boy. It's a triple multi-class at 11. It's pretty dicey, but you know.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Rob. Next up is Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. You can find me on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth, but I was streaming there recently because I play D&D on the internet with my friends 3 times a week. This is Domino. I am here on Saturdays. I'm at LB Hack'em Up's channel on Sundays, and I am on Nerdversion's YouTube channel on Thursdays. We are on hiatus currently on Thursdays for a little bit, probably until June. I will let everybody know when they can catch me there. My streaming schedule is posted on my Twitter, which is Rachel Elizabeth, the Z in the middle of 7S. Today, me and Domino will be playing Sereia Vale, the Water Genasi Circle of Wildfire Druid.
Thank you, Rachel, and thank you,
She's
Domino, for joining us today in the studio. Next up is Val.
What? Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm Val. You can find me at the Cracked Crown lurking around the internet. I am here Thursdays through Mondays playing running games. I run our game this afternoon, Ward 47. Just come hang out. We're playing Parslings, and we're in Paris. So yeah, that's today at 5 Eastern time, and then on Mondays I run a game called Red Jenny. We're playing the Dragon Age TTRPG, and lots of drama going on there. Too much to explain. They're in Tevinter and Minrathous. If you're a fan of the series, you might know that's pretty dicey. So yeah, that is at 8 o'clock Eastern time on Mondays. But today I will be playing Law, who is a artificer wizard, and that's it. I don't think I had any other things there. Yeah, that's me.
That Parslings game sounds pretty cool. I love Rugrats in Paris.
That's, you know what, it's not too far off from the vibe that I think is being developed.
I was going to say something else, but terms of service. But I can't say that word even though I'm black, so just saying. I can't say it on stream even though I'm black, that's why, okay? I can't.
TOS is racist confirmed?
For reals.
Wow, I'm shocked. Thank you, Val. Next we have Wally.
Just one song only. Sup, y'all? Sup,
This is the energy. This is the energy.
Sup, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend. On the internet, you can find me on Twitter, WALLE132, talking about my games and the joys in my life. You can find me Thursdays through Mondays playing games on all these games that people already mentioned. And also you can find me guest spotting on the Atom List, which happens every Friday at 7 p.m. on the YouTubes. Today though, I am playing Damian, the dragon monk who is powered by anime and dragons.
Thank you, Wally. Well, shall we begin? Excellent. Over the last couple of episodes of the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quintet, our wonderful heroes here had a couple of adventures. After finding themselves somewhere in Prismere in the Feywild, they quickly encountered a band of Harengon brigands who attempted to take some memories from them. They did not like this at all. Proceeded to beat the shit out of them, killing one of them.
And taunting the shit out of the rest.
And taunting the shit out of the rest. They gave you a lead to where their sort of hideaway is on Brigand's Tollway. You now have sort of an idea of maybe where you're gonna go. You also encountered a couple of other new friends, some very large, extremely large, muddy swamp elementals who asked you to solve a riddle. Sereia doing so, coming through with flying colors, because sometimes simplicity is truly the best answer. Ultimately, you ended up meeting an actual friend, Sue, who is the innkeeper at the inn at the end of the road. She fed you and let you stay for the night. The next day, the party was split. Giselle and Willoughby, buddy system, going off on an adventure of their own that I will let them decide how much to tell their friends in the audience about. Meanwhile, while they were gone, Sereia, Law, and Damian got themselves wrapped up in quite the adventure. They met a satyr named Feifel Amberhoof, who desperately needed their help with a little bit of a heist. And I'll let them tell their friends what they got up to. So yeah, you all find yourselves returning to the inn at the end of the road right around the same time.
I just imagine like Sereia, Law, and Damian showing back up like in their full like gala attire, just like trekking our
Yes,
way back, just like still dressed like we just went to this crazy epic party.
Yes, so you all get back to the inn around the same time, and I want you guys to tell me what the other group sees. We'll start with Giselle and Willoughby. Is anything different? Do your friends see anything different about you? Including maybe that I need to change your name card.
Giselle, you did something with your hair.
Do you like it?
It looks nice. It looks really
thank
nice,
you.
Giselle. You kind of like did a little sweepy thing.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just trying something different. I just sort of like bring it to the front, but I thought I might, do a little
It looks
something.
nice. It does. It looks really
you.
nice. Yeah.
What the fuck were all of you?
Where are you? Are we going to a party? Why didn't
Oh,
you
no.
tell me?
We're back from
We
the
just
party.
we just got back from a really
In our
fancy
Yeah,
party.
so
very torn up
party
suit,
group.
like-
What do they see?
Damien is like what looks like should be a really fancy suit, but like the jacket is now gone completely and it's just like the fancy shirt and vest underneath, but like the shirt on one side is just torn up, like he got hit hard with some kind of magical blast that tore up the clothes, and these are the remains of it.
You went
Always
to
no
a
shoes.
rager and you couldn't wait for us?
I mean, I've heard of fashionably late, but this is ridiculous.
And Sereia's pretty covered in blood,
Yeah.
I think.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, Sereia's missing
Whoa!
a lot of gems from her
Sereia, what
gems from her
happened? Are you
dress.
okay?
There's not a lot of pearls
Willoughby
left.
rushes
It's just the bodysuit now.
up. Willoughby rushes up, like lay on hands, raring to go unless you stop him.
I think we're. Did we
I'm
take a
okay.
long rest?
Yeah, we
took a long
We
rest.
took a
Yeah.
long rest.
Or you're
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
able to take a long
And
rest.
Law is also wearing a torn up suit covered in Sereia's blood.
Is this your blood or
Almost
somebody
went-
else's blood?
What happened?
It's mine.
Well, do you want the
It's
abridged
ours.
version or do you want the long story?
I mean, you could give us the abridged version on stream, or you could just.
Well,
catch-
basically what happened is that we got invited to a party, a really
it's okay.
fancy one.
Spellbook recorded all of it. It's on my Twitch page.
Okay, if you just want to hit play, that would be great.
Oh yeah, we can just do that. But yeah, we just got invited to a fancy party to help save an archwizard, and we got transported into a staff. We fought evil clones. There was a house that was changing shapes. We fought some like elf ice thingies. Yeah, elf ice statues. Yeah, we fought those, and then something blew up.
Giselle
Sereia,
just leans into Sereia. Okay, tell me the truth. Did you guys just get like super high on some like Feywild mushrooms and get like super fucked up?
No, we got out of the little demi-plane thing and everything kind of exploded and I almost died.
yeah, she almost died.
You almost died?
They saved me though. Oh, okay now.
It was really touch and go there for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and then but we saved this archmage person, and they they gave us some presents.
They did,
Oh, yeah.
Willoughby, these are for you.
Whoa!
What did we decide we're gonna bring Willoughby?
We were giving him
They're
the
gauntlets
gauntlets.
of ogre power.
And then the
Oh.
owl, right, to ride on.
Yeah.
You can watch Willoughby
Oh,
ride on
no.
this giant
Oh,
owl.
no.
What is this?
It's a staff of one, or sorry, it's a figurine of wondrous power, and it creates a giant owl for you to.
I think I posted
ride
them
on.
in the chat, but I'll repost them.
Oh my gosh!
We also got you this, Giselle, because you have so many staffs. And I present her the quiver. I mean, it's made for arrows, but I mean, with all the staffs you have, you could probably put them in here too.
Okay. Well, no, I gave my first staff to Nomo, so I just have one now.
Oh,
But
I guess
I'm
we
sure
can.
we'll probably, like, when the chat redeems more stuff for us, we'll probably get, like, way more. So, thank
Yeah.
you.
We can also
I'll keep
probably
an-
sell it too.
Well, Law is an IRL streamer now.
I'll keep an eye on the chat.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just let us know, like, what our ratios are and if, like, people are watching.
I'm
So-
breaking the fourth wall. The chat is now part of our game.
They always have been. So I went back up and just pinned them. So that first pinned message, if you go to that, the other items are after it. But there's
Oh, I see.
a rust bag of tricks. There's a figurine of wondrous power, which is the serpentine owl. There's the gauntlets of ogre power, and then the quiver.
Now, is this an owl that looks like a serpent, or is this an owl that's very well versed in the serpentine evasive maneuver?
Well, we really didn't have a chance to, see if it is, so I guess you can always figure it out the day we use it.
Either way, I'm really grateful. Thanks.
And now you're beefy AF with those ogre gauntlets.
Yeah, you're gonna be super strong now. You could probably lift 15 elephants.
Wow. That's a lot of elephants.
It's a good deal of elephants.
A gaggle of elephants? A murder of elephants?
A
What's the- what's the-
murder of
wait,
elephants.
what's the group name for
what it is, yeah.
elephants?
A troop of elephants, I think it is.
A pod of elephants.
A swarm of elephants.
It's a herd, you guys. Calm down.
Oh yeah, herd.
Oh,
yeah,
I forgot what that
heard.
word.
It's just,
yeah.
it's just a herd of
The, no,
elephants.
the normal
A normal word for a
solution.
group of animals.
All right, you guys have been in the Feywild for literally one day.
This place is wild. Oh, wait. Yeah.
We've
they kinda
forgotten
warned
the
us.
word herd. Okay, so what's the plan?
What were you doing again?
We're going to the brigands.
Right.
Hey, Giselle.
Uh-huh.
I've been meaning to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
What's that around your neck?
Oh, these?
Yeah, what's that? Did you steal it?
No.
Oh.
No, it was a present. A very important present.
A present from a suitor?
Around Giselle's neck, you see this completely extra, super sparkly, bib necklace. Let me. Van, can you find it? We found a really good picture the other day.
Oh yeah, I
Let
can
me
probably find it.
But it's very beautiful. It's all gold and gemstones, but it looks like this big grapevine that goes up and around her neck, and all of the grapes are these beautiful purple garnets, and then all the greens are emeralds, and there's diamonds everywhere. It's gorgeous.
Who did you steal that from?
Yeah, who did you steal it
I
from,
didn't
Giselle?
steal it.
No, but
It
who
was a
did you steal it
present.
from?
Giselle,
No,
you can't.
this
you can't.
was
Nobody
all
tell
about-
them I didn't steal it. It
There's
was
no
given to
cops
me.
This
here.
was
You can
all
tell
above
us.
board, I promise. I'm a good boy. I wouldn't lie.
That's true. You wouldn't lie. It's just when Jill says I got a present, and then it's really just code for Giselle stole it as a present to herself.
that is super fair. But in
Usually
this
she
instance, I
refers
did
to
not
them
steal it.
as
It was a gift.
gifts. That's her tell.
Oh, okay. So it's a present. So it's really a present. Got it.
Yeah, no, usually she'll be like, "Oh, it's a gift," and that's kind of
Willoughby,
what
that was
her.
a very good
That was
Giselle
really good.
impression.
Yeah.
I
thank you.
cannot lie. That was really good. Your role playing club is coming along very well. Good job.
Sereia almost died.
It's haunting. Honestly,
It is
it's-
haunting.
It's haunting.
It's like we have two Giselles here.
Oh no! Get ready.
Watch your pockets. Whoa.
So, last night I kind of had this dream, where there was this sort of big, awesome, super cool fae party, and then this really handsome satyr invited me to come and party with them, and told me where to enter at a fairy circle and stuff. So then I woke up and I was like, okay, I have to check this out, right? So Willoughby saw me and decided to come and make sure everything was okay. So yeah, we went to the fairy circle where they told me about, and we went through, and it was the same party. I mean, come on, that's so cool. So I met this satyr king. They call him the King of Fools. and a couple other names, but I really liked the King of Fools, so that's the one I remember. And he saw me when we came through and said that he really liked the way I do magic and stuff. And so he asked if I would take this present and he could give me some really cool magics and things.
So you have a sugar daddy?
No. I mean, not yet, but no. I guess I have a patron?
Another one?
No.
Or maybe
No.
is this like a reestablishing of your patron?
Can warlocks have two patrons?
You guys, I was a sorcerer like the whole time.
You
No.
are?
Are you sure?
Well, I'm not
Oh,
anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh.
I'm pretty
so,
sure
like-
you were a warlock.
I was not a warlock. I had no patron. The magic came from me. Nomos, you were there when my magic came out for the first time. I had no patron. It was just me because I'm awesome.
But you have patron now.
Yes, I do have a patron now.
So you're
So
a
you're a
warlock
warlock now.
Now, yes.
Oh, okay. So, all right,
You're a-
yeah, we were kind of right.
Yeah.
We just saw
And
the
before
future.
we all start calling her a sorcerer,
God damn it. I'm not
Just
a sorcerer
completely
anymore.
gaslighting.
So you're a sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so we have it right. You're a sorcerer and you have some warlock powers.
Like
Got it.
the three of you come back from this like harrowing experience in the Feywild, and it's like, you know what? We're not gonna take our friends for granted anymore. Like, we are going to remember
Giselle's
every
class
little bit
ready.
about them. Like, we know Giselle is a sorcerer.
And we come back and she's a warlock.
Oh, wait, you guys.
Totally changing the game on us.
My long con is complete.
Full
But
circle.
it's like, you guys, it's like a really special necklace too. Like, it gives me like little extra power and stuff. But if I give it to you, like, you can use it.
Whoa, I could be a warlock?
No, you can't have like all of my warlock powers and stuff because I'm
Oh.
super special and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
the necklace does have some super special powers just in it,
Oh.
Oh.
And it's really
What?
It is really pretty too.
It's so gorgeous. Oh my god. Just look
It's
how
a good
many
thing you're
garnets and emeralds are over this thing. I mean, oh my god. I mean, I would never sell it because it's very important to me. It's like my connection to my patron and stuff. But if I did sell it, like, oh my god, you guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That might
Mhm.
piss off your patron.
Yeah.
No, I said I won't.
Oh yeah,
I would
I'm just
never.
saying. Don't
You sing,
don't talk about
yeah,
it too
we
loud.
shouldn't. Yeah.
Here, so I was just saying it's very pretty. I would never sell it. Ever. Ever. You know.
Never, ever, ever?
Lean into Sereia, 10 gold that she sells it.
I don't want to see the fallout from that.
But yes, so the King of Fools like really likes me and stuff. So, you know.
Congratulations on your sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Magic daddy.
Magic
My
daddy.
Magic
Daddy.
daddy.
I like
yeah.
that
Your
a
magic
lot.
daddy. Yeah.
Patron Papa.
There. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like all of these. I'm gonna write them down. I'll tell them to him next time.
Sorcerer Sovereign.
I'm not a sorcerer!
Oh.
Warlock
Anymore.
Waddy.
Is that like a Wario thing? Like a Betty, but like a Weddy?
Yeah. That's. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can get down with that. Yeah, I'll fuck with that. Sure.
Your wall daddy, your waddy.
Daddy.
My daddy.
Wow, give me gold, Giselle.
I'm in physical pain.
Man, can we meet the
Oh, I can make
patrons
it
so that they
worse.
can talk like that?
Yeah. That's how the Prince of Frost actually talks.
Hey, Giselle, I saw you from across the room. Come over here.
Wait, so the Prince of Frost. Wait, was that who gave? I think you said Prince of Fools. I think I overheard. I heard that.
No,
wrong.
Giselle is the
The
King of Fools.
King of Fools.
Oh.
Okay.
And then there's
He's
the
just-
Lord
I
of
can call him
Summer.
by his
The
first
Prince
name.
of Frost is the one that we let out.
Yeah.
No, the Prince
No,
of Frost.
The Prince
is
of Frost
the...
was like the
tapestry
mural
we
that
saw.
was in there, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Who's the one that
mural
we
of the-
let out, or do we don't know yet?
We don't
know.
know.
No,
we
you
don't
no
know.
idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
We have
Oh
no
yeah,
idea what we let out.
that's right. So
Oh, yeah, you have no idea what you let out of the stone.
that's right. Yeah, we don't know.
But it's out.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. So to the bandits. All right, let's go.
Oh wait, have you guys? Did you let the Afriti out for a walk yet?
Oh right, the Afriti, right?
No, it's
That's
in
not
a
what
few
we're
days.
talking about.
I was kind of
It's
hoping
time to
we
let
wouldn't
out
have to
Rex.
do that.
We don't have to play it out.
No, you totally can if you want.
Well, we
We'll-
need
we'll
to
do it
eat,
on our
right?
own.
Like,
For
let's let the
walkies.
Afriti out and we'll all have brunch. It'll be great. I mean, only if the Afriti wants to. If the Afriti is either, like, has to, like, run errands or something, that's fine.
You let Rex.
Pop the bottle.
You let Rex out.
Afriti, I choose you.
Don't throw it. Oh.
Oh no.
It's mostly metal, so I'm sorry. All I can look at is Domino, who's just sitting a little bit behind Sereia's art, like peeking through her hair. It's very fun. Anyway,
No.
you let Rex out, and he's there.
Hi Rex. Would you like to have brunch?
Sure. I don't remember what his voice sounded like.
Sue has quite a spread here, it looks like.
Stu is not phased at all. Just like, oh, you found another friend.
What do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, it's beautiful, darling.
Thank you.
It came from her warlock Waddy.
Ah.
Well, good
Yeah,
for you.
he sounds kind of like this.
He did not sound like that at all. Are you kidding? Like, his voice was this, like, deep, battery sounding. It was
This is-
beautiful.
Wow.
This is completely
Told you I
just-
could make it worse.
just dissolving from a D&D campaign into a sketch comedy show.
But isn't that what D&D is?
No, we've
I
never.
thought
been
this was
from-
improv with dice.
It is.
Improv with
It
dice.
Improv.
Really
Yes,
quick.
band.
Hi, I'm Dice. Welcome to my improv show.
Really quick. Can I, Sereia, Law, and Damian? Can I just get you guys to make an intelligence check?
Sure. Just
Ooh,
fly it
critted. I got that's in total, 20.
I got a 9. I'm not good at this.
Sereia, you have
18.
no idea what's going on.
She's distracted by Rex.
Law and Damian, you don't have to do anything with this information if you don't want, but I wanted to point out that between the two stories, what happened to you guys and what Giselle and Willoughby are doing, there is one piece of it that sounds very similar.
The party.
The face circle.
And
The satyr?
Satyr.
Who told you to walk?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I look over at Law. I'm like, hey Law, didn't we get contacted by a satyr for the
Hey,
party?
Giselle. Was your
Yes.
satyr's name Feifel?
No. He's the king of fools, or Hirsam.
What does he look like?
Oh, that is a question. Oh, he was actually
All right,
kind of tall
Gi-
for a satyr.
All right, Giselle. Now I need you to turn down your horniness just for a little bit and try to describe them.
And the most beautiful.
I pull out his
like,
squirt bottle and just like spray her a
hazel-
couple.
Just sprays.
What?
Like-
He was extremely handsome satyr with like this gorgeous like mop of curly hair. And, like,
Did he
dark
have a lot of
eyes.
pockets?
No, he had like this like open like sort of like maroon like shirt thing that like showed all his chest hair and yeah, he had like hooves.
He was
And he
You
was
just
like
described
very
the
like
satyr.
lazily like kicking up his hooves and like sitting sideways on his throne. And he had like an eldrin of like the autumn and was it spring and autumn? Yeah, like representatives from like the spring and autumn court were like sitting there and like fawning all over
I'm-
him. No pun intended.
Can I create a minor illusion of Feifel?
Mhm.
just like projects out from my spell book. This was this the same person?
I mean, Giselle is even wearing the same shirt.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
him.
that's the
Although he looks a
guy.
little, I don't know, squirrely in that picture.
Huh. That's
Huh.
huh. That's weird.
Wait a minute. I think he pulled a prank, you guys. Like, he wanted me to be able to go and meet him, so he came up with something for you guys to do.
And it
And you got
almost
a bunch of
killed
cool
us.
shit.
Hey, we almost died.
I almost
Right.
died.
Yeah, we almost we got hurt pretty bad during it.
Oh, right.
All right, your Zaddy is now on my shit list.
Yeah, I'm a bop him
I'll talk to
one
him about
later.
it. I'll talk to him about it. I'm sure he did not intend for you guys to die, obviously, because that would not be successful for me, so...
Unless he wants you for himself.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need to
No,
walk this
no,
off.
no, no.
Let's start moving to
Yeah.
our actual goal before we lose
Right,
the
right.
entire 3 hours.
I need to walk this off.
Okay. So yeah, you guys have had a long rest at some point after all of that, and you start heading. Where's Brigand's Hallway? I think is north of you right now. I'm gonna pull up the map.
During that time, I attuned to my cool new gauntlet.
Ah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'll make
boy.
your strength a 19.
I'm so
Willoughby.
strong.
It's like
So
you
strong.
worked out for like 6 months, but in like 2 minutes. That's like incredible.
Yeah, you're like all sorts of jack now.
You're swole.
Super buff.
Swollaby.
Willoughby raises his arms up and flexes, and then like tips over because he's too top heavy.
Oh, you've got to
I set Willoughby upright.
You
I
can't
gotta grow
forget
into
leg
them
day.
a little bit, I think.
I think you need to focus on some leg day. I think that's what you need to do.
Oh, yeah.
Are you still wearing the belt of Dwarvenkind?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I'm all kinds of kinds.
Willoughby Wonder Guns.
Oh, don't worry. I have a license to carry these.
Anyway.
He gives finger guns.
Yeah, I love Willoughby. Okay, so
Willoughby loves you too, God.
Willoughby flying now is just him doing the salmon climb, like just grabbing onto the
Oh
air.
my god, the salmon ladders from like
Yeah.
the first couple of seasons of Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
You're just grabbing onto the air, just.
I just picture Willoughby walking is now like he doesn't use his tiny little owl feet. He just has these big, massive, buff arms that he just walks on.
like a gorilla. So
Tiny little legs dangling.
you're heading north. The inn at the end of the road has moved you a little bit in that direction, and it, after a few minutes, settles down on all its horrible legs, and goes to let you back out into the bogs, the swamps of Hither. And Sue says, "Well, this is as far north as we're going today, but I'll be out there, so if you need somewhere to stay,
Thank you, Sue.
of course,
You've been wonderful.
be careful."
Thank you.
Bye, Sue.
I'll leave you a good review on Yelp.
Thank you. And the inn lets you back out into the swamp, and then Sue shuts the door, and it rises up on all of its many legs and begins to wander off somewhere else in Hither to find travelers that are in need of rest.
That's disturbing.
I
So,
don't like all the legs.
it's got so many legs. So yeah, you continue your journey. You're heading what you think might be north. It's difficult. Directions are difficult when it's sort of always twilight and you're in an unfamiliar place. But Sue kind of points you in the general direction of the Brigand's Tollway, and you begin to make your way there. It won't take you too long to get there. A couple hours. Is there anything you guys want to do along the way?
I'm gonna have Gadget just kind of like circle,
Okay.
just to keep an eye out in case we get ambushed again.
Okay.
Damian is so happy to see Gadget again because he was worried.
All fixed up, good to go.
Phew, I was really worried than last time.
It happens. It's not very durable. I need to make sure he stays out of line of fire.
To be fair, we didn't really know that everything was gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
It's a +3.
Can you all hear Twix just like yelling?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
I
You
can't.
can? Okay.
It's only a 9.
Okay. Yeah, nothing seems out of place as far as you can tell. It's hard to say. It's a stranger in a strange land, but yeah. So you make your way toward the tollway. When you arrive, you start to be able to see it through the fog a little bit. So the marsh is kind of stretching out in front of you. But you start to see these like rickety causeways sort of raised up above the swamp a little bit. They're made of these wooden planks, and they kind of like crisscross over each other, kind of forming this web over the marsh, sort of keeping everyone that would use them dry. And you can see off, I mean, this is like a few hundred feet away, probably like 300-400 feet away, in the center of these causeways. They converge on this like enormous tree stump. It's probably at least 10 foot up, and several feet across. So you kind of have these spider webbing walkways with this big tree stump in the center. And there are some other stumps where you can see there have been like tents erected on top of them, and there are like tables and rocks that are essentially being used as like seating. And there's kind of this little community here raised up above the bog. What's everybody's passive perception?
Bad.
Okay.
13.
The same as my roll, a 9.
17.
17,
My passive perception is a 15.
18,
9 also.
Okay. Damian. Your group is kind of making their way towards what you're assuming is Brigand's Tollway. All of these causeways, and the fog is a little dense. You get this strange feeling like something's different, something's not right, and you look over to your friends, and there is one too many of them, sort of walking with your group. Don't know where they came from. Sort of off to one side, there is this hunched, hooded figure. That's who knows how long they've been walking with you.
Damian stops and turns around. You! Points at the hunched figure.
As soon as you do, the figure sort of throws off this cloak, revealing tall herringon ears and this long, I mean like 15 feet long, sort of flowing behind him, blue scarf. He holds a somehow hot branding iron in one hand and pulls a round shield off of his back, and then ahead of you, you hear the sound of like bagpipes erupting, playing some music, and he starts to like bound around you in a circle, grinning, and you hear more of the chanting and singing that you did the first time you encountered the brigands. He is laughing wildly.
Oh my god, it's Rufio?
Yeah.
Oh!
Hello. Okay, can you stop? Oh, okay. Why are you still hopping?
And then jumping off of the tollway are several more of these brigands, and I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Again?
Oh no!
They don't get a surprise round. If that helps.
That's good.
Thanks, Damian.
Thanks.
Y'all, it's a fucking miracle.
Oh
I rolled
my
a good
god.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
You did it!
Let me go to my encounters.
I don't think in this campaign I've ever rolled an initiative that was above a 10.
Bum, bum, bum. Battle. All right. What have we got? Ooh, he rolled good.
15.
20.
I got what did I get again? I got a 17.
14.
14. Willoughby?
9.
9. Nine's all around.
Just like my passive perception.
All right. As you know him, you love him. You've seen a figurine of him on one of Sue's shells. Agden Longscarf pulls out his branding iron and says, let's see what you're all made of. 3 more of these Harangon jump off of the tollway and surround you, and 3 others stay up on the bridges and sort of pull bows off of their backs and knock arrows to fire upon you, but somehow, Law, you rolled 1 better than him.
I don't know how to.
He
to
rolled a
do
19.
this. How do I go? How
do I go first?
How do you go first?
Okay, how do I
How do you go
first?
first?
How?
I'm panicking. Yeah, I am going to. So we're fighting 3-3 and then the leader?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you've got Agden and 3 of these Harangons sort of surrounding your group, and then 3 like snipers essentially up,
Sure.
like 20 feet up on the tollway.
Awesome. I'm gonna use my action to cast haste on myself.
And get that wizard shit.
Yeah.
Where's it shit?
Yeah. It says a spellbook turbocharge and
Hitting the nos.
it is nice. I've got a need for speed.
This Law likes to fight for their family.
I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Mile at a time.
And I'm gonna move. Is there any like cover around here? Anywhere like, or is it just big open bridge?
It's pretty much a big open space.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of circle around, just so we're not all bunched up, just in case. But I'll circle around like between where the archers are and where our group is, so I can get an angle on them. And I will use my haste action to fire 1 shot at one of the archers.
Okay.
With judgment. Yikes. 15?
That... Yes, that will hit.
Oh, sweet. That was a 2. 18 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, as you fire, you skirt around and you level judgment at one of the snipers. He tries to hop out of the way, but the shot sort of cleaves through his side and he doubles over a little bit. That hurt.
As my bonus action, I'm going to have Dutch go up to Longscarf.
Mm-hmm.
And Dutch is going to. Dutch isn't going to attack. It's just going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
But it's going to be in position to defend in case he attacks anyone. And that is my turn. And then I'm going to have because he takes his turn after mine. Gadget is going to give the help action to Willoughby.
Okay. To Willoughby, you'll have a help for one of your rolls on your turn. Anything else?
That is it. That's me and all my pets.
It is going to be Agden Longscarf's turn. He's got Dutch on one side of him, and who is he closest to? It's Damian. You called him out. He's gonna get your ass.
I did.
And he fully is like still like laughing and grinning as he sort of like dances around. But Damian, he is going to try to attack you.
It'll be disadvantage on the first one.
Okay. He gets 2 attacks with his branding iron. Disadvantage. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. The second attack is only an 11. I don't think that hits
That
you.
misses.
Okay.
Yes.
So the first one will hit. You are gonna take 13 fire damage.
Oofda.
And Damian, as he slams the brand into your arm, you can feel that even underneath your armor, your clothes, whatever you're wearing, you can feel that burn of the skin as if it has actually branded your skin. And suddenly, in front of you, Agden Longscarf disappears. The rest of you can still see him.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's so cool.
Damian, you cannot see him anymore.
Is this a charm effect by any chance?
Yeah, is it a charm effect?
It is not a charm effect. No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Back to the lab again.
And
Back to
he
the lab again.
laughs. He lets out this like throaty laugh, and Damian bounds away from you, but you can't see him. That is, that's his turn, Damian. It's your turn.
I was gonna bop him one in the snoot, but he disappeared. Okay. Then I am going to like look around and see that definitely I can't punch this one. How high up are those snipers?
They're 20 feet up.
Okay. Damien's gonna look up at the snipers and he is just gonna take off running with my 60 feet speed and just run up the tree and kick off the tree and go to like just flying jump kick one of the snipers.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe an acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh no. I rolled a 2 on the dice. That's a 10.
Okay, yeah, you run up and you sort of kick off of the stump, but everything is sort of like wet here, and so you hit a little bit of a slimy spot. You're able to get up there, but since you're basing your first attack off of that, your first attack's gonna have disadvantage.
Okay. That is a 13 on the first attack.
13 will miss.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go in for the second attack. Oh, that's a crit.
That'll do it.
Okay. So that is 1d8. Are we rolling 2d8s, or should I double the damage?
Just roll 2d8s for fun.
Okay. That's 18 points of damage.
Okay. Same amount a lot. Okay. Yeah, as your first kick goes wide, but you right yourself and you swing and just sort of level a massive punch at this guy, connecting with his jaw and sending him like reeling backwards.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to activate Patient Defense.
Okay.
So I get, they basically use the dodge action.
Okay. That will be Damian's turn. Giselle.
All right, let's show them what we're made of. I think no, it's an action. Fine. I'll let them see everything I'm doing. First time, friends. What do you do as a warlock? Eldritch Blast!
Eldritch Blast.
And yeah, I'll go for 3 of them.
Okay.
1 at Longscarf.
Okay.
And 2 of the lackeys.
2 of the lackeys. All right. So first one at Longscarf.
Yeah. Natural 20.
All right.
The second one is a 26.
Okay.
And the third one is only a 15.
Okay. Yeah, those will all hit.
Yeet. So that's 3d10 force damage for the lackeys and 6d10 force damage for Longscarf.
Yeah, he's not.
We'll do Longscarf first.
He's not gonna like that.
10, 15, 20, 27, 35, 40 points of force damage to Longscarf.
Okay, as you fling a particularly powerful Eldritch Blast at Agden Longscarf, he tries to hold up his shield, but it clips it and knocks very forcefully into his chest.
17 to the first lackey.
Okay.
15. 24 to the second.
Okay, as the other 2 bolts go careening past Agden Longscarf and into 2 of the brigands that are
And my
surrounding
Eldritch
you.
Blasts are this beautiful swirling of the green and the purple from my necklace.
Yeah. Anything else?
Nope. I think she just cocks her head and says, "You want more? Or maybe you just want to talk to us."
He grins at you. Sereia.
I couldn't see anything. She's really screwing with me today. Where is Agden Longscarf within 5 feet of me? Can I make him within 5 feet of me?
5 feet.
Probably not.
No, he's 10 or 15
All right.
feet away.
Then I'm gonna get within 5 feet of one of the other little dudes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Fire Shield on myself. And whenever a creature within 5 feet of me hits me with a melee attack, the shield will erupt in flames.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just put myself into like melee with
With one of them. Okay.
one of them. And I cast Fire Shield. And click the cast button so it counts that I cast it. And then Shillelagh on the Staff of Fire, and that will be my turn.
Okay, as this shield of flame sort of erupts around Sereia, close to her but not burning her, it is going to be the sniper's turn. 2 of them are going to fire, but one of them is in melee with Damian, so he's going to try to hit you. Yeah, so he's going to pull a like a club off of his belt. Damian is going to attack you, and he's going to miss extremely badly. You very easily move to the side. The other 2 are going to fire at Law.
Bring it.
That's terrible. That is a 21.
That is my AC right now. I'm gonna shield.
Okay, so you cast shield, and the arrows bounce off you. Can you make a perception check for me, please?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Famously good at these.
Mhm.
14. Actually, not bad.
Okay. Law, the arrow that was going to strike true is sort of flying directly in your line of vision, and as it bounces off the shield, normally arrows, you would be able to see them sort of trying to pierce through your shield. The tip of this arrow is blunted.
Okay.
So it sort of just hits and then falls.
Okay. So, getting the impression that they're pulling their punches. Gotcha.
They're at least not shooting to kill.
Gotcha.
But that's their turn. Willoughby.
Okay.
Can I get all up in Ogden's business?
For sure.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm going to rush forward while casting Thunderous Smite on myself. And I'm just going to take a cheeky swing.
Okay.
I'm gonna say stop hopping around. Dang it!
First one is a...
And over your advantage.
Oh, yes, you have advantage on the first swing
Oh, thank God, because that was a 4.
because of Gadget.
That'll be 26 to hit.
That'll hit. Thanks, Gadget.
And so he's going to take
Go Gadget.
the initial 10 damage from the longsword,
Okay.
and then the ding dang Thunderous Smite, with which he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Not his strong suit.
I'm just rolling 2s. Literally just 2s.
That's a 14.
That does not save. And he's going to take 4 thunder damage and be pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone.
Okay, he's gonna uncanny dodge to half that damage, but he is still very much pushed back and sort of tumbles off of his feet and falls prone in the swamp.
Okay. And then do I just bully and take my second attack action at him as well? Like rush up another
You'll
10?
have advantage because he's prone.
Oh, that just feels so mean. I think Willoughby's gonna run up to him and like hold down his sword at him lying in the swamp and be like,
All right, that's enough.
and just sort of like stand there.
Okay. Make me an
Call
intimidation
your
check.
people off.
Ooh, that is 21.
Okay. We'll see. As Willoughby puffs up and says down to Agan Longsarf, that's enough. Call your people off. Anything else?
Nope. I just sort of stand there like,
Okay. Yeah, he grins up at you from the swamp. The brigands are gonna take their turn while that is happening. Sereia, one of them is right in front of you, and is going to, as you see them, again do the same thing that some of the brigands did before, start to shift and grow into hybrid forms. That's a natural 20.
That will hit,
Okay.
but
what
they're also
is-
going to take 2d8 fire damage
Okay.
if it's a melee attack.
So, yes, it is a melee attack. It would be a claw attack, so he's going to take some fire damage.
5.
Okay, so 5 fire damage as his big paw is seared as
Spicy.
he attacks.
Hitting me is spicy.
For
5 spicy damage.
5 spicy damage.
22 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then his second attack is very very bad. That's only a 10. So the second one will miss. But he takes...
It will miss, and then he'll take, another...
Oh, yeah, he'll take more fire damage. He's undeterred,
10
it seems.
10 more fire damage.
Okay, that one hurt pretty bad. He's... Fuck, man. He kind of recoils after the second attack, but grins down at you, sort of an aggressive look on his face. One of them is, Giselle really blasted one of them. So he's going to sort of charge after you, Giselle, and try to bite you. It's an 18.
I believe that is my AC, and I no longer have shield because I'm a warlock now.
Okay, so that will hit.
Giselle, use your shield.
Oh, shield up,
sorry.
quick!
That is 16 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, our sorcerer.
Not a sorcerer. Was not a spell or a magical effect by chance, is it? Or is it a perhaps disease, curse?
It is a magical effect.
Okay, so I do get advantage. And I roll like shit. I'm going to use one of the fun uses on my my talisman, and I'm going to roll a d4 to that.
Okay. As one of the gems on the talisman sort of flares.
That's a 12.
Okay, Giselle. As this creature sort of bites down into your shoulder, he pulls away, sort of blood all right here, and grins at you as you feel the wound start to burn as something takes hold.
Ow! Ow! What the fuck? Ow!
The third one's gonna go for no, Damian's up on the tollway. The third one is gonna go for Willoughby, as you're attacking his boss. That's horrible. That's a 10. That's even
No.
worse. He misses so badly. So badly.
Willoughby, without like removing his sword from this guy's near this guy's face, is just like whoa,
Whoa.
and then puffs back up.
He's like, what? He's like looking down at his own hands, like, how have I failed so badly? It's all falling apart. But that would be their turn. Law at the top of the round.
Okay. Everyone's still up, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And we have 3 werewolves, or what were they?
3.5, apparently.
Were-bunnies?
We're bunnies, I guess.
Okay.
Bunch of baniculus.
I'm gonna take my shot at the baniculus.
Okay.
I'm gonna do. I don't suppose they're in a position with a 100-foot, 5-foot line. I could get the 3 of them and not get my friends.
No, they're kind of
Yeah,
interspersed
they're kind of in the
without.
mix. That's fine. Okay, then I will just take 3 shots with judgment using my haste action.
Okay.
First, and again, given the flavor of all this, I'm not going to incinerate any of them. I'm going
Okay.
for non-lethal. I set judgment to stun.
Okay.
Geez, that rolled for a while. 25 on the first one.
Yep.
For 17 points of force damage.
Okay.
22 on the second one.
Yep.
For 16 points of force damage.
Okay.
28 on the third one.
Yes.
Rolling really good here. 15 points of force damage.
Oh. Okay. Third slip.
Jeebus.
Ow.
Just fire. Just doosh, 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 doosh. Almost need to reload. And I'll have, because he moved out. Did he move out of Dutch's reach? The long scarf. I assume he.
Oh, he would have. He's currently prone underneath Willoughby's sword.
Oh, right. So Dutch will go position next to the Banicula that I just hit, and
okay.
Will. Who's next? That was that Sereia that's there.
Sereia is over there, yeah, close by.
Okay. Who else is in melee with them?
I think everybody
One
is.
just
Yeah,
bit
because
me,
one just bit
so.
Giselle, so everybody.
Gotcha. Give Giselle the help action
Thank you.
with Dutch, and then Gadget will give the help action to I'll say Damian. We'll fly over to help out Damian.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it is going to be his turn next. So from underneath, from the ground where he lays, what did you roll, a 21 on intimidation?
Yeah.
Yeah. He.
Mechanically, he's just prone in front of me, but I like to think that I'm doing like the Looney Tunes thing where I'm standing on his chest because I'm that small. Just
Like a little tiny chicken hawk.
Yeah, Willoughby, he looks up at you and sort of smiles again, his eyes just wild, and he says, okay, all right, you got me. And looks over to his guys and is like, just whistles, and they all kind of back off.
Willoughby will offer a hand to help him up.
He'll take it. Kind of dusts himself off, rights his scarf. Pretty good.
Thanks, I learned it at school.
Right. Agden Longscarf.
Willoughby Wanderfoot, first year.
What brings you to my tollway?
Willoughby would remember, but Rob just moved to another country and honestly forgot.
We wanted to talk to him.
Yeah.
'Cause they might have more information about where we are and about these hags.
Yeah, and the hags went to the west.
Yeah.
We thought we might get their help with.
That's
taking
right.
out the
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I need to pull up my map again.
Okay.
Sereia will try a lesser restoration on Giselle. Because I don't have greater prepared.
What does Lesser Restoration?
Touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. I'm hoping that it's a poison.
It is not a poison.
All right. Well, I need to prepare greater restoration and see if that'll help.
Giselle, you feel kind of off.
I
So,
don't know if that did what it's supposed to do. Is it supposed to keep burning?
No.
That really hurt, you guys.
If you give me, we can take a short rest. I can probably finagle a better spell to see if I can fix that.
I mean, Do we need to make a check or something to figure out, like, we know they're were creatures
Mhm.
and one just bit Giselle. Like, do we need to make a check to
I don't
piece
think you
together
have to
that?
make a check to put that together.
So we've already done a little research into where stuff.
Especially since we had that.
Yeah, because you had that poison. So
Yeah.
no, I don't think you have to make a check for that. I think you can.
Am I going
Where-
to turn into a rabbit?
I think you're gonna turn into a rabbit, Giselle.
Where's the one that bit her?
It's standing behind Agden.
I'll go over to Act and say it. All right, so this was just like a fun little sparring thing, right? We're not doing this. Wasn't for keeps.
I don't know. Do you want it to be for keeps?
No, not really. I just saw the arrows and kind of assumed that this was more to test us and less to actually hurt us, right?
I mean, we're gonna hurt you a little bit. Otherwise, it's no
Right.
fun.
Sure. Well, one of your friends here bit one of my friends here, and now I'm worried that they might be, turning into a were bunny. Do
Cool.
you have something to help for that?
No, it's just kind of a thing that happens sometimes. That's cool though.
Is it?
It's not really cool.
Yeah.
I'm
see,
already a cat. I don't need to turn into anything else that has fur.
Well, maybe you'll be a werecat instead.
All right.
Do you have an approximation of how long it takes the transformation to take hold?
Oh, hard to say. Hard to say. What's your general health situation like? You pretty hale and hearty?
I'm more quick and witty.
Probably a week then.
Giselle, I should be able to fix it if I can get a, long rest and rework my spells.
Okay,
That's a good idea.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's greater restoration and it's curses, which I'm assuming this is.
If
Well-
I become a rabbit or any sort of weird creature and I don't want to, then my my patron papa is going to be very mad at you. I'm just saying.
Right.
She has a pretty powerful waddy, just saying.
Cool. Yeah, great. So what do you want?
Well, we were hoping, you can give us some insight and information about what's going on with, these hags that have been causing all the ruckus around here.
Yes,
were
we did
hoping-
think that you have a coven problem.
Oh, wait,
Mhm.
Damian, you can hear him. You still can't see him.
Oh, also, you mind? I can't see you. You're just like this weird disembodied voice right now.
Oh, don't worry. It'll fade over time.
Oh,
Did you do that with that brand poker thingy?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
How'd you
Willoughby
do that?
plucks-
Damian's rubbing his
Well-
eyes over and over
Magic,
again.
baby.
Willoughby plucks a feather off of him and like tucks it in the scarf.
Can you see that now?
Can I see where the feather is?
As soon as
He'd be wearing
as,
it.
as soon as he's wearing it. So as soon as the feather is tucked into the scarf, it disappears.
Oh, dang it.
Damian's just constantly rubbing his eyes over and over again because it's so annoying.
Sorry. Trick of the trade. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
It is pretty cool.
So
We wanted your help. We thought
Our
we might
quarrel
help
is
you
with the
and
hags of downfall.
we might help you fight them, and you might help us fight them, and
right.
Yeah.
Well, and he kind of looks up. What do we think, fellas? Yay? Nay? And they all kind of look down at him. Like some of them think about it. The one that Damian kicked just sort of stood back up and looks at you, and then finally from the tollway they give a thumbs up. All right, come on. You hungry?
Famished.
Always.
I'm always hungry.
I have a craving for rare steak.
Oh,
Giselle,
don't worry,
it's
we'll
been
take
like
care of it.
5
Willoughby
minutes.
sidles slightly away from Giselle.
Agden, with his escort, leads you up onto the tollway and toward the center where the large tree stump is. He brings out some food and sort of sits on a chair, kind of really sideways, just kind of lounging. All right, you're cool. What do you want to know?
What happened here? It used to all be like one place, right? And then this like big coven came in and like split it all up and shit.
Yeah, the Hourglass Coven. They took over.
Hourglass, are they like chronomancers?
I don't know, and I don't really want to get close enough to find out. But yeah, they came in a while back. Who knows where the hell they came from, but something went down at the palace, and well, we haven't heard from Zybilna in a while, and now everything here is kind of gross and swampy. It's not good for us furry folk. Humidity's terrible.
Yeah, Giselle notably hates bogs and swamps.
You came to the wrong place.
Some cruel god put us here first.
Who'd you piss off?
My DM.
I don't know what that means. Anyway, yeah, so we are now stuck with slack-jawed Lorna.
Lorna?
Is that her full name, Slackjaw Lorna? Or did
Oh
you just
no,
add
she
that part?
hates that.
Like
actually.
first name or last name? Oh, like nickname.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
she hates
got it.
that.
Got it.
Thought she had very vindictive parents.
But I don't care. She sucks. Yeah, Beth
that
Lorna is her name.
That's the
leader
hag that is here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's sort of taken up residence in Downfall, and the court there, the Soggy Court, just have kind of.
She calls it the soggy court.
Oh no, it was kind of.
The wet
was
witches
called
and the
that before.
soggy
It was called
court.
that before.
Bunch of
If you're not
moist
familiar with
mages.
bullywugs, they're kind of.
Oh, we're
very
But
familiar.
I mean, they're great, or they were, before she moved in. They're very etiquette focused, I would say.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met a bullywug who's a bully.
We met one.
He had a major power issue, though.
I think he was
Oh.
just misunderstood.
He mind controlled like half the campus.
I didn't
He
say he was
tried
a
to-
good person.
So, what if we, try to stop old slack-jawed Lorna? Would you help us out? Because, I mean, that's kind of why we're here. Well, it's no kinda. It is why we're here.
It's
You
very
know,
much why we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we could probably make an arrangement. I'm sort of getting tired of our arrangement with her, so
You have an arrangement?
yeah, we basically to get her to leave us alone out here, we made a little deal.
Like a
Is-
trade deal.
Does it involve, like, stealing memories?
I mean, not just memories. We steal a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So you give her tithes and then she leaves you alone.
Pretty much, yeah.
Are these like physical parcels that you can like cart over to her? Because we can all hide in there as the tithe, and then in the cover of night, attack.
A Trojan owl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of difficult. I mean, I would hate for the rest of the court to get hurt, like they're not bad necessarily.
But they're like unwillingly helping her. Kind of same as y'all.
Pretty much. Yeah, nobody really wants her here is the thing. She sucks.
She's got one of those vibes where it's like you want to like her, and maybe at some point she was new in the office, and then it was just like, oh no, this is kind of your thing, and like,
Yeah, like you really wanted to
everybody
give
you
her the
introduce
benefit
her
of the doubt.
to, it's
Yeah.
just like, sorry, but like, I'm trying, but like,
Yeah, well, it's like that friend that you have to preface for your other friends.
yeah,
Oh,
the-
yeah.
the friend with like a
Mhm.
backstory, and it's just like, hey, I'm just giving
Yeah,
you
it's
a
a lot.
warning.
It's
That's
it's
kind of
like
a
that.
lot.
It's like that friend that you say, "Hey, just let you know before they get here. They're kind of a downer. They will bring the energy at the party, kind of
Yeah.
stuff."
They will mention the divorce, like it's a thing, and you just kind of got to roll with it.
Yeah, it's yeah.
The
So you
stories
guys
always
know.
go
You
on
guys
a
know.
little bit too long,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all have those.
Yeah, it's been kind of rough.
So we go find this lady. We
Hmm.
beat her up and try not to take out any of the bullywugs. Do you think
Sure.
they'd fight for her if she made them?
It's hard to say. I mean, it's possible, but if anything, I mean, between you and me, there's been a pretty decent amount of unrest over there lately, so you might be able to get some of them on your side.
Maybe we'll be the spark that lights the fires of revolution.
Do you hear the people sing?
I was waiting for someone to say it.
Sure, yeah.
So I guess tell us where we're going.
Right,
Yeah,
did the-
we can get you there. We have it's the water levels are starting to rise, so it's gonna be a bit of a hike. We have a skiff you can take, if you want.
I have a question.
Sure.
God.
Skiffy would be spiffy.
Sure. Yeah.
Your tithes that you bring, do you bring them to her? Or does she come here to collect?
Oh no, we take them there.
Okay. When you take them to her, like, how are you like, transporting them?
By skiff.
And does she take them from you in person? Or you bring them in like big crates or like?
Oh, generally in some kind of like chest or crate, and we'll deliver them. We rarely see her. She usually sends somebody from her home to come collect them.
Is it usually one of the bullywugs?
Oh yeah, it's mostly bullywugs over there.
And then
so-
assuming they take the tithes directly to her wherever she's at.
yeah.
Well, maybe we could convince this tithe bringer to help us.
Well, or you bring a tithe to her and sorry, all the giggling is I've missed whatever it is that's happened.
It's in the Twitch chat.
Oh, got it. If we hide with the tithes that you are bringing, they take us straight to her, and then we don't have to fight any of the bullywugs or anything. They take us to her, and then we jump out and take her down.
I mean, you could certainly try.
I mean, maybe they'll see us what we're doing and they'll want to help out.
It's possible.
Unless
But I
she's-
mean-
We do have a history of rallying a lot of people toward a common cause.
Yeah, it's always possible. They are pretty much gonna take you straight into the belly of the beast, though. If you're hiding. So once you're in her place, you're probably gonna be on your own.
Not the first time we've run headfirst into danger. Well, in this case, we wouldn't be running. We would be hiding headfirst into danger.
here's
Slowly
what
floating among the waves into danger.
here's
I'm
what
good
I'm
at
kind
floating.
of thinking. We don't want the bullywugs getting hurt, right? We don't want anyone that's under her control getting hurt. And if we just go in, we try to rally them, she's either going to kill them or they're going to fight us and we're going to have to fight them and they could get hurt in the process,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want to put them
Mhm.
in danger. Okay.
What if we sort of Trojan horse this? We get in we hide amongst the shipment in the crates. They take us to her, and then your people create some sort of distraction, act like you're attacked from the outside. She sends her people out to take care of it, and while they're gone, we just have to deal with her.
It's not a bad idea.
You don't even really have to like fight. You just have to
No.
like maybe set some fires or explode something or create some sort of a ruckus to make her send her people out.
Just like guerrilla warfare, lead them off away from her
But they're
stronghold.
rabbits.
Oh, okay. Hear me out.
Did you take any classes this year, Damian?
I was in the Feywild.
Oh, right.
Instead of guerrilla warfare,
Took an
serpentine
elective.
owl warfare.
Would you lead the charge, Willoughby?
Yeah, I could try.
But then we
We might
wouldn't have
need you
Willoughby
inside,
with
though.
us.
I feel better when Willoughby's around personally.
I do too.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more able to resist
Well-
things when Willoughby's nearby.
Kind of
I
has
just
that
appreciate-
positive aura.
Yeah, I just appreciate
Are you
the-
guys
the
using me for my
positivity.
abilities again?
Oh,
No,
No,
I
you
just
just-
love you.
Oh.
You just instill so much confidence in us.
Yeah.
These
Listen, I can
brigands are nice.
telepathically communicate with this thing, so
Oh,
I can just
that's
send it off to
Oh, you weren't
Spark the
talking about
revolution.
flying on the owl. You were talking about just sending
Sending
the
it.
owl.
Having it
yeah,
help.
yeah, no. I need my armor for protection, and I don't want to fly anywhere without my armor.
Right.
Hey, my friends.
I mean, that's my idea for a plan. I've been
I
playing
love
a
it.
lot of turn-based strategy games, so this is... I've installed so many apps on my spellbook, y'all.
how much memory do you have in there?
Oh, it's like 3 Google bytes.
it sounds like a lot.
Yeah, all of your strict talks have like a game of Subway Surfer on the bottom, and then the live streaming. It's a lot. The processing power
Yeah.
seems to be pretty cool.
Pretty good.
Well, honestly, this is a more complete plan than we've ever come up with. So I'm kind of impressed, Law.
Yeah, this is like character growth.
I just
Are you our
figured
leader
that should... No. Well, I
Oh,
am
you-
your monarch.
Yeah, you do have a king.
Leader law.
I feel like since I
Oh,
was crowned
no.
royalty, it's changed my perspective on the sort of responsibilities I have to my
Am
subjects.
I able to serve 2 monarchs at the same time?
No. You must decide, or else I will.
Okay. But my monarch is the king of fools, and we've already established that I'm your fool. I know, like, I made a big deal about being the jester, but since I'm already serving the king of fools, I don't care. You can call me your fool. So I'm a fool in both courts, right?
If you're accepting your title, then yes, I can be
Okay.
amenable.
I'm
A
your
jackass of
No
all
problem.
trades. Jackass is not a swear.
All right, so what are we gonna hide in? Is this like a barrel of fish situation?
Well, if they have.
Does
some-
she like fish?
I
don't
mean,
wanna
she
hide
is
in
kind of.
the barrel
I
But
mean,
she's
she's kind of
moist.
soggy. Yeah. I mean, if she's soggy, she probably does like, fish or shellfish or, eating oysters.
What if she has a horrible shellfish allergy, and that's how we get her?
Oh my god. We're not gonna kill somebody using their allergies. That just
I'm
seems so
triggered right
wrong.
now. Okay.
That just seems
My
so
peanut
wrong.
allergy-
I'm sorry. I went too far. I'm sorry.
my
I'm sorry.
peanut allergy is like really.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
If we're hiding in the crates, I can also create like an illusion around us that even if they check the crates, they may not be able to see what is going on exactly. But
And I mean, throws her hood up.
Oh, whoa.
Not again. There's 2 people I can't see.
Oh, sorry.
Willoughby tries
Yeah.
to put a feather in the hood.
No, it's easy.
What if we also could maybe sell that, the one that we're in is like extra important, so she takes us into some kind of inner sanctum?
Oh, is there something that she's like really wanted from you, like a lot?
I mean, she's not very discerning in general. I mean, if you wanted to sort of go that
More about
route,
the power.
we could try to get in with what's that fucker's name? Sorry.
You can't swear here either?
No, it's not pixies,
The
right?
pixies don't like it, but they're not
Oh,
around.
it's like I've been practicing for the Feywild my whole life.
It's the Bullywug King. What I don't know. He's got some kind of title. That's like a whole thing.
Your royal
in the
croakiness.
Soggy court. His name's Gullop, I think. We could try to get in with him. He's kind of the head honcho of the court, and him and Bavlorna have a whole thing. I don't know.
The first frog.
Toad in chief.
But also, I'm pretty sure there's a whole faction that
bottom of
doesn't
the
really
sea?
like him either. He's ever since the whole fairy dragon escape incident, his leadership has kind of been in question.
Very,
We met them.
yeah. Really handsome fairy dragon with like
really
sh-
uncomfortably
Fantastic.
handsome.
like
Oh, I don't
really
know. I just
handsome.
heard about it. It was a whole thing. They like blew out the side of the balloon factory, and it was a
Yep.
big.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah.
yeah,
deal.
that
Come on.
tracks.
Yeah, we know him.
Oh damn!
Ran into them
Small
down south.
Well, he said he was going back to his court to like get help. So
So we'll take your skiff and whatever you guys were going to bring her, your next tithe,
Sure.
and we'll add some magical things to that, and we'll infiltrate.
Yeah, we've got some options. We either find Gullop or we find, either way, it's a soggy showdown.
Right.
It's the Soggy Showdown.
I'll send the guys with you. That was weird what you guys just did. You practice that?
we hang out together a lot.
Yeah, like a lot.
I see.
Some
And we
might say
kind
too
of
much.
trauma bonded.
We did.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Hey, I can understand that. All right, well, I'll send a couple of my guys with you, and yeah, let's get a hag, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll turn this soggy showdown and prevent a moist massacre.
Do we want to like rest up a bit, prepare any? So you wanted to do your preparation for your spell, Sereia?
Yeah, you guys can take a
Yes.
short rest.
Woohoo.
I would need a long rest to do
Yeah.
my spells. But it'll take a while to like prepare the skiff and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do we have
I don't
time for a long rest?
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
have
do we
time
have
for a
time?
long rest.
I mean, you can take a long rest
Okay.
if you want to delay for like 8
Because
hours.
I need to. If we're gonna do like illusion stuff,
When
I'd
you
have
say
to
it like
prepare
that, it
Yeah.
feels like
too.
somebody's
And
life
I need
is
to
on the line.
I need to fix Giselle. So let's do a long rest.
I mean, I
with
don't know.
the
We can
road.
see kind of what happens. Like,
No.
maybe.
It's like, nope,
You're
not risking it.
No,
Giselle, one
you're-
of your
you're
eyes is
spicy
starting
enough.
to get a little bit bigger than the other one.
Yeah, you're spicy enough. We love you the way you are. Your claws don't need to be any bigger.
Okay, so we'll
Intermittence.
take a rest.
I will
Nice if
They will let you
slap
stay.
a button on my spell book and create a pop-up tent, create a Leoman's tiny hut for us to rest in.
All right. So yeah, you guys take a rest, and we are gonna take a break. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us so far. We will be back in just a brief few minutes. So get a snack, get a drink, stretch, do a lap, maybe, and stick around. We will be back very soon. And welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break. We are refreshed and ready to go. So,
Still listening to Janelle Monáe. Sorry. Okay, there we go.
so the plan is to take a skiff to Downfall.
Yeah.
yes.
So you guys have a rest. You get up a few hours later. Anything you want to do before you take off?
Yes. I would like to cast Greater Restoration on Giselle.
And what does Greater Restoration get rid of?
It gets rid of one effect that charmed or petrified the target, one curse, including the target's attunement to cursed magical item, any reduction to one of the target's ability scores, or one effect reducing the target's hit point maximum.
Okay. It is indeed a curse. So, Giselle, you feel this like exhaustion and just sort of like a general like nausea and just like achiness sort of lift as Sereia casts the spell.
I think that did it.
Better?
Thank you. Yes. Much
Do you
better.
want to eat carrots? Do you have a crave for carrots still?
No. No. I mean, I could eat. I'm actually pretty hungry.
Are you back to medium rare steak and not rare steak?
How did you know the kind of steak I like?
Because medium rare is the obvious choice.
Correct. Yes. I'm feeling much better now.
So, Giselle, you're no longer gonna turn into a lycanthrope.
Yay!
You
No, it would have
solved
kind of been
my
fun, but
werewolf
like
puzzle.
I've got a lot of other like new things happening, you know. So I feel like it would have been a little too much.
Well, it'd be a little bit overwhelming.
All right. Anything else?
At night while we were sleeping, could I try to talk to my patron a little bit?
Sure. How do you do
I
so?
have no idea how to do that, so I'm just going to like touch my necklace.
Knock knock.
Who's there? No. Here's some. King of Fools, your Highness. I kinda needed to talk to you about something. I don't know if you have a moment or something.
Make me an Arcana check.
Okay. Great. It's only 15.
Okay. Are you doing this inside the hut or?
No, she'll like step. People are sleeping, so yeah, doesn't want to disturb anybody. So we'll just like take a little step out of the hut. Gonna sit down, sort of quietly.
Okay. Yeah, you sit down kind of on one of the edges or the edge of this big tree stump. And again, it's still twilight. It's always been twilight since you've been here. Yeah, you speak out quietly. You don't hear anything change, but you can hear it is very quiet out here, and you can sort of hear a little bit of wildlife, bugs buzzing around. You see a few like fireflies kind of light in front of you.
You're very busy. I totally understand. Maybe if not tonight, like maybe later. I had a couple questions about the thing that you sent my friends off on. Yes, I know you did that. That was a very good joke, but I just had some questions. Okay. Thank you again for my pretty necklace. Good night.
You get
Go
some sleep.
back into the hut.
In the morning, in the morning, I guess, or whenever your rest ends, after the hut is dispelled and everything, you find a little note sticking out of the like front pocket of your haversack. It just says in this like very, very neat script, it just says friendship is the key.
I mean, I know that. Mysterious, handsome strangers. I mean, get some breakfast.
All right. Anything else? Okay. So, You get up, you eat, you deal with your lycanthropy problem, and you get ready to head out. So a couple of the brigands will go with you, since they know where they're going.
Who bit me?
As I don't know, the tall one.
Can I suss him out?
Sure.
Going to walk next to him while we go.
Okay. He seems completely unfazed.
So, been on many of these trips to see the hag before?
He looks down at you. A few.
Did you bite her too?
Ew, no.
Well then what the hell, man?
Well, I mean, what?
I don't know, it was just kind of rude.
It was a fight. But we're not exactly like knights and chevaliers out here.
Believe me, neither am I. He is though. I point at Willoughby.
You did kill one of our guys yesterday. A couple of days ago.
Because you were fighting us.
My bad.
Turnabout's fair play. And you're fine.
Yeah, because Sereia is a god.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I'm just saying, if you have something that can, like, inexorably change someone's life and then you just, like, haphazardly use it in a fight, that's, like, not cool.
Wasn't haphazard at all.
So you did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Did you ask first, like, hey, I know we're in this fight, but, like, hey, do you want to be, like, a lycanthrope for the rest of your life?
Look, I get that you're a little out of your element. Not everybody does things like you do, wherever you're from.
So not everyone asks if someone wants to be a lycanthrope. Okay, cool.
Hey, when we fight for survival. I don't get to go home to a dorm room or a nice house. So forgive me if my instincts are different than yours.
Okay, wait a minute. What you're saying now is not that, oh, you're trying to survive. It's because you bit me because you think I'm a rich bitch?
Have you seen yourself?
Yes, I look in the mirror, like, every day.
Yeah, case in point.
Just because you do not like the look of someone does not mean you have to be disrespectful about it, okay?
Oh, you're being super respectful right now.
Because you bit me, you jerk!
And?
See, I feel like there's just sort of a disconnect in communication right now. Like, I feel I'm having a very different conversation than the one you're having right now.
Does that happen to you a lot?
No. Quite honestly, not.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I mean, hey, if you feel like you can't take it, good thing your friend got rid of it.
I could take you any day, Buster.
Oh, you think?
Bring it.
Do the rest of us overhear?
Yeah.
I was about to like lean in. Are
It's
they
Giselle.
fighting
She's
or
not being
flirting?
quiet.
Are they? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Are they fighting or flirting right now? Because I think it's flirting, but I think it's fighting, but I think it's also flirting.
You two do remember we're supposed to be on the same team, correct?
You want to go right now?
What's stopping you?
I'll throw down.
I'm right here.
I think it's flirting.
I just
think
don't
so,
like to
too.
start the day off with murder. Kind
Fine.
of leaves a bad taste.
We'll get
in
to the
everyone
end of
else's
things.
mouth.
It's going to take a little while to get our skip over there. tonight, I kick your fucking ass, alright?
All right, I'll take that bet.
Fine. 1-on-1, you and me.
Mm-hmm. Your druid can only save you so many times.
I mean, he's not wrong. That's the thing. He's not wrong. That's the kind of the frustrating thing about this.
Tonight.
You and me.
Again, I can't decide whether they're fighting or flirting.
I don't know.
No, it's definitely flirting.
No, it's
They're
totally
just gonna
flirting.
go make out tonight, right?
Yeah,
So
they're gonna
that's-
make out. They're totally gonna make out. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Is it weird that I kind of want to watch?
No, I totally want to watch.
Load up onto the skiff.
What happens in the Feywild stays in the Feywild.
So we all get in the skiff before Giselle and this guy go hate bang.
Okay. Some cultural differences.
Is that what we're calling it?
That's what. Yeah, that's what we're calling it.
That's
Yep.
what the kids call it these
Yeah.
days.
Okay, so
Wait, is Long Scarf there?
he's around.
Okay. As soon as Long Scarf says something, Damian is up in his face, and like a punch stops like an inch away from his face, kind of thing.
You can't see him.
I still can't see him
Why are we picking fights with everyone, y'all?
because I'm frustrated that I can't see this guy.
Can't see him.
Okay, I almost got turned into a lycanthrope for a test fight. Okay, so she's a little salty right now.
Don't know where he
Oh
is.
no, it's all falling apart.
Seraia's just carrying around like a cup of tea, just like
Welcome
collecting
to
all
the
of them.
Feywild, bitches. Did you think this was gonna be easy? Load up in the skiff.
Mhm.
Yep.
Load up in the spiffy skiff.
Agden waves you off.
I can't see him
And,
waste me off.
Damien, he's
you-
waving.
Yeah, Damian, you can't see him.
I wave back in the opposite direction.
Sereia like turns their arm.
Oh, there we go.
As you're getting ready to head out, Agden does approach you very briefly, Willoughby, and says, "Here, you guys can probably get some use out of this." And he's gonna hand you something, but I need you to roll me a d10.
Loot drop!
Oh boy.
Thanks,
Drop!
Kat.
Loot drop!
Hey, chat.
He hands us a Vorpal sword.
I hope so. I hope
Yes.
it's something good.
What's the table that we like to hit?
9.
It's like 8 or 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
9, is it? That's interesting because it was a 9.
Hey!
Oh no.
Please.
I had a feeling it was 9.
As he hands you the hand of Vecta, which is
I just happen to have this in my back pocket.
Please roll me a d100.
So why did you have this in your back pocket?
So, hypothetically, if I rolled double zeros,
That's
100.
100.
okay, because I rolled 1 and double zeros.
So that's 1.
That's a 1.
This one.
It's a 1? Okay, cool. I rolled a 1.
Okay. Hold on.
Which I don't know if this table is like good, bad to good.
I
or
don't
just,
know,
like,
but
random.
I'm
I
clenched.
think it's just. No, they're just kind of scattered throughout. 1, huh?
Yeah.
A Juan.
Juan.
Duh.
De.
Dude.
Trois.
Roll me one more d10.
And addio.
Oh god, fuck. Oh god, oh fuck. Another fucking 9? Are you kidding?
Okay. He hands you a. Yeah, he hands over some kind of weapon wrapped in a cloth. You can unwrap it, and it is a short sword. With sort of an intricate hilt that has a guard on one side that is shaped like a shield. Says, you guys could probably get some use out of this, right?
Oh yeah, I'll say.
Take
Thank
care of
you.
it. And keep an eye on it, because I might steal it back.
Okay.
This
Thank
is...
Lo, what is it? Lo, what is it? Tell us. What is it?
Identify.
This is Defender.
Ooh.
Oh.
This is a Defender short sword. It is a +3 magic short sword. The first time you attack with the sword on each of your turns, you can transfer some or all of the sword's +3 bonus to your armor class instead of using it on attacks. So, for example, you can reduce the bonus of your attack and damage to +1 and gain a +2 bonus to your AC. This remains in effect until the start of your next turn. You have to be holding the sword to get the bonus. So, this is a +3 short sword with an extra ability.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite weapons in the game.
I could use that actually. 'Cause it
Yeah.
can count as a monk weapon. Yeah, because short swords count as monk weapons.
Willoughby will give it to you because if you
I'm
weren't,
full
I was
up
gonna take
on
it. But
attunement. I
I'm
can't
already.
take
It does require
anything else.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Willoughby will give it to Damian.
And
Ooh.
listen, I know the pen is mightier than the sword, but this sword seems pretty freaking mighty.
Damian will take it, look it over.
Perfectly
Wow.
balanced.
Perfectly balanced. Damian will spend the rest of the trip attuning to it.
Okay. And you're attuned to Defender.
Ooh.
And I put the text in the chat. In the Discord. So. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's some crazy shit on this table, you guys. That's like one of the normal ones. Alright, so you get into the skiff and you begin your journey to Downfall. It's not far, it'll take you a couple of hours probably by water. And as the water levels have risen a bit, so now you're fully able to just sail sort of down this canal. So if you're looking at the map of Downfall, you're going to be approaching from that left-hand side. You guys, did I give you the map with the numbers on it?
Yeah.
I did. So D1, that canal, that sort of channel that is running into the lake. I'm pointing at it with my cursor, like you guys can fucking see what I'm doing. But yeah, so you're going to approach in this skiff. There is a thick fog hanging in the air, sort of obscuring everything around you. You can really only see like about 20 feet in all directions. So you can kind of see the shore on either side of this canal, but not much else. But before you, the waterway starts to widen, and the current slows down, giving you the impression that you have entered a lake. There are croaking voices around you that penetrate the frog, through which dark shapes start to appear. And as they get closer, you realize that they are rowboats. And manning the oars of each rowboat are 2 bullywugs. So 2 rowboats sort of approaching you slowly, 2 bullywugs in each.
Are we hiding now?
That's up to you.
Yeah.
Probably should, right?
If it's okay with folks, I think we should probably tuck away and. Oh, okay. Well, Giselle's already tucked away.
So I will cast Pass Without a Trace to give us a little extra boost.
Okay. A little bit of extra cover. Giselle is invisible. I have you all make stealth checks. Giselle with advantage.
I did have a thought before we do that.
Okay.
Sereia, you could wild shape into something innocuous, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Giselle's invisible. I could cast invisibility on 3 of us. If you want to go that route.
You could do that, yeah. At least save the pass without a trace.
Well, no, I mean we can still do the pass without a trace, but I
Yeah.
think because Willoughby.
Because I can hold that in a wild
Oh
shape.
yeah, to cancel that out. Yeah.
I have advantage on stealth checks because of my cloak of
'Cause I-
elven kind as well. So
I could do all of us, but that would be my 1/5 level spell slot.
But
no, yeah, I go wild
If I
shape
do
into something.
4 of us, then that's just one of my 4th levels, or 3 of us, it's just one of my 4th levels.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should I wild shape into? A kitty cat.
Yee.
Okay.
We'll
I wild shape into a 4-legged version of Giselle.
Okay. So Sereia
You're Twix! Ah!
wild shapes into a cat, and the rest of you are invisible. Okay. So stealth checks. If you're invisible, you have advantage. Willoughby, that's going to cancel out your disadvantage.
Plus the +10 from pass without
Plus
a
the
trace.
+10 from pass without trace. So straight rolls from Sereia and Willoughby, advantage for Giselle, Law, and Damian. Everybody adds a +10.
37.
Okay. That's a normal number.
21.
18.
I'm also-
24.
I rolled a 4.
I'm also gonna do borrowed knowledge to give myself proficiency in stealth too.
Okay.
This.
Oh, I just activated NordVPN.
Yeah. Well, oh wait, I have advantage. 33.
Okay. To get Sereia, what did you roll?
24.
24. Okay.
Oh wait, we have pass without a trace still?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, then it's 31 for me.
Okay, so the lowest being 18. Okay. Cool. We'll call that a group check, so I'm gonna call that a success. Yeah, so several of you turn invisible. How long does invisibility last?
An hour.
An hour? Okay.
Same with pass without a trace.
So, with all of that, the Sereia, before wild shaping, you cast Pass Without Trace, and the fog kind of settles in over the boat a little bit, giving you guys a little bit more cover. 4 of you are invisible, and 1 of you is a cat.
I'm putting. Can we have put Dutch in a
One of us
box
is
or
an
something?
invisible cat.
I'm a cat.
Can we put Dutch in one of the crates as like
How
a gift?
big is Dutch?
He's medium sized.
Okay, he's medium-sized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can put him in a crate, or you can just kind of have him there.
Toss a cloth over him.
It's up to you.
I'll just have Dutch there, and I'll tell one of the bunny people that they can just say that this was a gift or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like fully rolled up, just like a giant metal ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good gift. Okay, so you all hide, turning invisible or wild shaping, and as the fog is kind of settled in, you hear some croaking as one of the rowboats approaches, kind of pulls alongside. Do any of you speak Sylvan? Okay.
If they write something down, though, I can read it.
They have a brief conversation in a language none of you understand with the 2 Harangon. It's hard when it's in a different language, but it doesn't, it seems pleasant. It's kind of takes on like a pleasant, like lilting tone. And they converse for just a moment, and then the bullywugs kind of wave and they go on about their rowing, and the 2 Harangon that are with you continue steering the skiff to a nearby dock. It's a little bit on the northern side of the lake. They pull up to the dock and they say, all right, seems like the coast is clear. How do you guys want to handle this?
Well, we could hide in some crates and you can wheel us up there. Or carry us, or however you deliver your tithes to this hag.
Well, generally, that means we're gonna have to go through the king, so... I mean, we can try.
I mean, will the king just take us there?
It depends. He's kind of hit or miss. He's been having kind of a rough go of it since the balloon incident. So
Maybe we should
talk to him.
Yeah, I was thinking that, like, Giselle, maybe you or Willoughby can try to, like, convince him. You both are pretty good at that.
I mean, yes. None of you can see she's invisible, but she just
Yeah.
taps her.
I was gonna say Willoughby, unseen by anybody, is like already rearing up with the figurine in hand, ready to
Just
be like,
ready.
huh?
Well, Giselle can shift in and out of invisibility, so maybe she does the talking, so we don't have to drop the spell.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can pretend that I'm, by myself, even if I came as an emissary, and then if he's okay with it, then we can show, actually, we came with backup. Hee hee. Sereia likes it. She gets it.
Sereia is, like, Damian is just randomly picking Sereia up and down, upsies.
all right. So in that case, I mean, do you want us to come with you?
Is the plan still to have some sort of, like, distraction once we get in there? So maybe you could join those ranks?
Can be. All right, we'll stay here. Right. So, where does he hold court? Right. From the dock, you're gonna want to go up, north, across the stepping stones, through the balloon factory, across the bridge with the chattering heads, and that should take you to the gazebo.
Chattering
Can you
heads?
elaborate on the chattering heads?
It's they're just chattering heads. What?
I mean, do they do something to you, or do they just talk a lot?
Oh no, they're just chatty. They have a lot of opinions.
Oh, we get along just fine. Okay.
Puts a hand on Giselle, so don't stop to talk to them, argue with the chattering
You
heads.
can't see her.
Oh, that's right. He just randomly puts a hand. He puts a hand on what his thing is Giselle, but it puts a hand on Willoughby's head. Giselle, don't randomly talk to the chattering heads, despite how opinionated they are.
I'm just bullying Damian
Willoughby,
today. Damian
without
can't
the
see
heart
anything.
to tell Damian that he's putting his hand on the wrong person, gently pats the hand.
It's definitely a wing that's patting her.
Oh, sorry, Willoughby.
Oh, that's okay.
Right. So, across the stepping stones, through the balloon factory, across the bridge. If he's holding court, he'll be in the gazebo. It's where he usually is.
Gazebo. Okay. Do we need to write this down, God from above, or...
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You'll be able to tell. It's kind of a... There's basically like one path around the outside of this lake, so...
I wasn't sure if this was like a Dora the Explorer thing where we needed to remember where to
No,
go
I
next.
think you'll be fine. Yeah, so you head out, disembark onto the docks, and head in a northerly direction. Follow this path. As you are heading up, sort of on the edge of the lake there, where you guys can see D2, on the shore off to your right, you see a very large balloon. It is anchored by these thick ropes that are tied to wooden posts driven into the mire. It kind of sags a little bit before expanding again, and then will sag a little bit as the gas that is trying to fill it up is sort of leaking out of some tears in its fabric. And you see a couple of bullywugs, one of them standing up on a ladder with a big needle and a spool of thread trying to sew it up, and there's another one sort of steadying the ladder. And then nearby, sort of watching this happen, are 3 giant frogs. And as you walk by, the bullywug that's holding the ladder just sort of waves, friendly, as you continue on.
Does he see us?
He sees Sereia.
He waves to the cat.
He sees a cat and is like, "Oh." But no, you do see these bullywugs. Well, I don't know. Is Giselle still invisible? Are you being invisible this whole time until you get there?
Yes, until we get
Okay.
to the king.
So yeah, then he just sees a cat and is like, "Oh, this is a cat."
It's a baby.
Okay.
Instead of 2 cats.
Yeah, he just gives a little, like, "Hi, kitty." And they go back to fixing their balloon. You reach the stepstone crossing that is going across one of these other channels. You reach another channel of water, like the one you came up on. There are rows of stones that are spaced about 2 feet apart across the surface of this water, kind of forming a walking path. It's about 40 feet across. I am going to have everyone make an acrobatics check to walk across.
Since it's water, do I get advantage since I can walk on water?
Sure.
Okay, Jesus.
Christ behavior.
Yeah, total Christ behavior. Peace be with you all.
24.
19.
17.
Willoughby's a little top heavy.
Okay.
That's a 3.
Okay.
18. I'm assuming Dutch is back with the stuff.
Unless you want to bring him with you.
I don't know if that would make sense
He's
for our
gonna
plan.
stay with the boat.
Yeah.
Until needed. All right, so you're hopping across. Most of you, no problem. Sereia, you're a literal cat. So just
Pew, pew.
hopping right across. Giselle, Law, and Damian, you make your way through, moving, slowly, carefully. Willoughby, you get about halfway across, and you hop onto sort of the stepstone that is like right in the center, and that stone starts to move and sort of rise up out of the water as you hear grumbling. And you are kind of
Oh no, it's a hat.
you are kind of tumble onto the stone next to this one, as a creature made of rock sort of rises up out of the water, and is looking around. I don't know if he can see you or not.
Willoughby stands super still.
The invisibility thing has really fucked a lot of this up for me personally. Okay. He does.
Figurine in hand.
As you fall onto the stone next to him, this creature. I mean, it does look like this sort of bulky rock person, and it's got a like a simple face, just eyes and a mouth, and he's looking around and kind of looks in your general direction. Is like, no, ungrateful, you. Okay. I guess.
Staring at Willoughby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
shit.
can see. Like I'm still invisible though, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Well, do you want to apologize?
I am so sorry. I was trying to pull a prank on my friends, and I took a wrong path. I'm so sorry.
Make a persuasion check.
That's oh, I have advantage on persuasion. Hello? Oh my god.
Cool. Why?
For why? I actually don't
Oh,
know.
it might
I'll
be
check.
just for dwarves because of Belt of Dwarvenkind.
Oh, perhaps.
Oh, that's probably it.
I'll take the first one. That's gonna be a 19.
Okay. That is enough. The Gale of Dur that you have stepped on starts to settle back down into the water, and he's like, "You be more careful."
Always will, always do. Lapse in judgment. So sorry. Have a good swim.
He sinks back down into the water, and Willoughby, you continue on.
Looks at the owl figurine.
Not yet, old friend.
Willoughby just good boyed himself out of a sticky situation. I would like
Yeah.
to point that out.
Yup.
You did. Boy, if you had failed the persuasion check,
Oh.
that would have been interesting. And Willoughby, as you carefully make your way the rest of the way across, you do see a few like dark shapes kind of lurking underneath the water, but they can't see you. So you continue on. Uh,
I'm so sorry.
oh, don't be.
The captioner was like nana nana poo 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 poo.
I'm so sorry.
Now we're sorry.
It's good. It's very good. Man, having captions is really, it's accessible and entertaining.
It's an
So you,
accessible journey.
you make your way the rest of the way across these stones, no worse for wear, and you have come upon, sort of off to the right, continuing to follow this path that kind of goes around the exterior of this lake. You see a building. It is a wooden structure standing on stilts above a lot of the water. It is topped by a steep, like conical thatched roof, and there is smoke that is curling up from a hole at the very top, at the apex of the cone. Its windows are blacked out, and the air has this smell of like burnt wood, like like the aftermath of like a bonfire. Yeah, the only other thing you can see out here is there one corner of the building's exterior, there is what looks like a clothesline attached, and it's hung with this variety of like frayed, like patchwork sort of garments and different clothes, and it sort of stretches out into the fog that is covering the lake. And you can assume this is the balloon factory that this town has. Continue on. Okay, so you will have to go through the building to continue to get to where you want to go. So as you move into the factory, the interior of this place is a mess. It is completely charred in a lot of places. There's this hazy smoke that's hanging over piles of like burned wood and broken shelves, and mixed in is what used to be on the shelves. There are wisps of smoke. They're still kind of snaking into the air, like smoldering wreckage is threatening to reignite. And an extremely distressed bullywug wearing a leather like smock, like apron, is scurrying around with a bucket of water, desperately trying to like put out the rest of the smoldering wreckage. Yeah, and he sees a cat come in. And he's, shoo, get out of here. Get out of here. It's dangerous.
Just like purring at him.
Okay, scratches your head. Now go, stay away.
I want to
takes his
invisibly
bucket,
go and like start
dumps it.
fixing machinery. Bad for this guy.
Like the
it's-
gnomes in The Sims that like fix things when you're sleeping.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is. Most of it is probably not fixable.
No.
In this condition, it's completely burned out in here, and this
guy.
guy's just trying desperately to like keep the wreckage from igniting again. He's by himself, and he's afraid that this cat is in danger. He continues to scurry around the factory.
I
My
wish I
guy's
could
just
cast
trying
shape
to do
water and
his
help
job.
him right now.
I mean, you could
Well, I would have,
have
to
to change
uncat.
your plan.
I would have to uncat.
Should we help this guy?
Sereia will uncat.
I feel like he really needs it.
Okay.
Yeah, Sereia will uncat
Okay.
and cast shape water on all of the little fires popping up.
Okay. You. Let me look at shape water real quick. Okay, so you choose an area of water. Okay, so yeah, so you can pull water out of one of these buckets that he's got sitting around. And yeah, it's a 5-foot cube. So you take the water out of the bucket and sort of split it, and let it fall over some of these fires that are popping back up.
She makes sure that like when she uncats, he's not looking at her anymore.
Okay.
Like she kind of scampers off and then like uncats and then comes into the building. It's like, oh, fire.
Oh.
Just
Oh, thank goodness. Grab a bucket, please.
and she'll grab a bucket and shape water and try to put out as many fires as possible for
Okay,
him.
yeah, you.
If Soraya's
you can do
starting to
that.
help,
Nope, just say
maybe we
invisible.
could. No,
Okay.
that's fine. I'm just saying, like, Sereia is a very powerful magical practitioner, so perhaps she managed to, animate some of these other buckets, and then we can all just start picking them up and trying to put out fires and help,
Fucking Fantasia.
Actually,
Yeah.
incredible
Dude,
idea.
That is a incredible
Soraya
idea.
sees a bucket.
Amazing.
Yeah, Soraya sees a bucket start to lift as like one of her invisible friends is doing that.
Yeah.
She just pretends to like flourish her hands.
Damien
while
is,
she's
like,
doing this.
Picking up a bucket, like kind of like weaves it through the
Yeah,
air, like it's
Willoughby is dancing.
Impressive. All right.
like tosses a bucket of water.
And yeah, you're able to put the fires out. There are a couple of them. You can see some of you as you get close with the buckets. You can see a few of the coals are like bouncing around and kind of like moving on their own. But as they are drenched with enough water, eventually they settle, and the smoldering is put out. And this bullywug, he
Willib-
sort of go ahead.
Willoughby whispers to one of the coals.
Don't upstage us.
From right before you dump the water on it, you just hear like, yeah, you murder it. But you murder it.
Howl's Moving Castle shit.
I was gonna say.
And this bullywug finally like sets the bucket down. He like wipes his brow. I mean, he's covered in soot, and his big like his wide like frog face is all like he's dirty and sweating. And he looks to you, Sereia, finally, and is like, "Oh, I don't know where you came from."
I was looking for my cat.
Oh, they just went through there, I think.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I've-
Are you okay?
I think I will. I'm sorry. I'm Duke.
I'm Sereia.
Thank you so much. I didn't think I was ever going to be able to put this thing out.
Well, happy to help.
Oh. Oh. And he sits down on a stool, and one of the legs was all like burned up, and so it kind of like goes very crooked. And he's like, this is just gonna have to work. Thank you, Sereia.
Sounds like you've had a hell of a day.
It's been a hell of a week.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Is there anything else I can help with?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, getting the fire out was really kind of really kind of my priority. I'm gonna have to start to oversee the repairs. Let me give you something. You're going to see the king, probably, right? That's why you're coming
Yes.
through here. You helped me out. Let me give you something. And he starts digging in a pocket, digs in another pocket. Oh yes. And he pulls out a brooch. It's sort of like brassy. It's a little like tarnished in places. It's shaped like a fly, but the wings kind of flutter a little bit on their own. And he hands it over to you. I have no use for it. But if you want to curry some favor with the king, you wear that. That'll sort of show you're a friend of Downfall.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I was afraid this whole building was gonna burn to the ground, so you really made my life a lot easier.
Well, if there's nothing else that you need help with, I will continue on my way and find my cat.
Oh yeah, I hope you find your cat.
She's a mischievous one.
They tend to be. Thank you very much again.
You're welcome.
Gonna start-
Good luck with the repairs.
Thanks. I'm gonna start sweeping up, I guess.
And she will.
Bye now.
Looking around for her invisible friends.
Sereia
Hope that they're following her.
makes her way through the balloon factory.
Willoughby
Just
really
grabs
wants to make an
Soraya's
anonymous.
arms.
He wants to make an anonymous customer service called the Balloon Factory
Yeah.
and name drop Duke as said like
5
Yeah,
out of 5.
yeah, they were really helpful with my inquiry about a balloon fleet the other day.
You can add it to their Yelp.
my man's needs a promotion.
He needs to retire. It's just what it is. Poor
The
Duke.
only one working here.
Thanks for helping Duke, everyone.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
I'm gonna give
Taya!
Sereia an inspiration for helping.
Okay.
So you guys didn't have to do that.
That was the
okay.
most brilliant Looney Tunes thing I
It's
think
just-
we've
yeah,
done in a
that
while.
was
Just
good.
like
Floating.
the
That
cat
was really
dips out
good.
and then just, whoa, where's my cat?
Brilliant, incredible. Yeah. So
See my
you
cat.
Law sort of grabs onto your arm, and you continue on. On the other side of this factory, you see a flat wooden plank bridge spanning sort of another arm of this lake, and you can see the gazebo that you're looking for in the distance. You've gone on quite the quest around Downfall already. It's
Master Frodo, I don't know if we're gonna make it.
the bridge itself is lined on one side by these rows of bullywug heads on spikes. And
Dark.
you can see
Dark.
Holy shit, this just took a turn.
I thought there were just like statues, shattering head statues. Oh my
No,
gosh.
they're heads.
One time, I didn't realize that the head in the top left of the. Oh my god, it does have a spike through it.
Oh my gosh.
The
Oh, I thought that
tonal
was the
shift.
king. I thought
Yeah.
that was the king. I thought it was a crown. I hate this.
it used to be the king.
Oh no.
At the
Let's go
center,
back to the balloon factory, y'all.
at the center of the bridge, Sereia, I'm assuming you start to make your way across.
Yeah. And then she just like stops dead. She realizes what's ahead of her.
Yes,
for a
there
second.
are actual heads on one side.
Invisible friends run into her.
Of the it's a
Like arm
Fender
clenching,
bender.
it's like no longer guiding, more just like, oh god.
What the hell?
So you make your way across, and you do hear some chattering. There's one figure, not just a head, but a whole figure, sort of sitting about halfway down the bridge on the edge of the bridge with his he's small, he's about Willoughby sized, his little feet dangling over one side, and he appears to be kind of talking to themselves, sounding sort of bemoaned and sad. and the severed heads nearby begin to talk. They sort of erupt in this cacophony of voices, some of them sounding sort of indignant, some of them sounding more sympathetic, and like farther down that you hear a few of them yelling like, "What? We can't hear you, speak up!" Yeah, but you see this small figure sitting on the bridge.
It's just the head museum from Futurama.
Talking to these chatering heads. This is a strange little figure that you all see. He's again, they're about Willoughby sized. They're I'm not even really sure how to describe this little person. I'm gonna look at the art, but they're like a little scarecrow. Almost. They have two large boots, a head that is not, it doesn't have a face, it's just sort of like a sack that's been stuffed with like moldy straw, so just sitting atop. And then they have two kind of long arms with huge like lobster claws at the end. And they're just kind of sitting there. And you hear this little bemoaned sort of voice, and they seem to be telling some kind of story to the chattering heads. I'm just gonna have to send you guys the art of this little friend.
Okay, Little Big Planet.
But yeah, they're a little scarecrow with no face and big crab claws.
Oh my gosh, I love him.
Oh,
I love them so much.
Oh,
I would die for this child.
Oh my god.
And you can hear a voice. You don't know where it's coming from because they don't have a face. You can hear a voice just, "Oh, what am I gonna do? I hate this head. I wish that stupid rabbit hadn't stolen mine." And the heads are sort of talking over each other, like trying to talk to him, and some of them are like, no, it'll be okay, you'll get it back, or you could even get a better head. And some of them are like, "Don't whine, we have dignity and downfall," and they're all yelling over each other. So this is just what's happening on this bridge right now. I'm not sure what you guys are doing.
Damian
About
wants
this.
to help them out
Just
so
what's
bad.
happening. Like
Sereia
that's a
will
normal
go
thing
and
that's
sit next
happening.
to him.
Vamos. Why?
Yes, Giselle, what?
Can you make the poor little guy a new head?
Yes, I can. Are we
I
just
mean-
gonna ditch? I'm starting to think this invisibility thing might have been bad plan. There are a lot of interesting people here for us to talk to.
I kind
I'll
of.
handle it.
Hold on.
Pipe down, peanut gallery.
Oh,
Sereia
okay.
shushes you all, and you sit down next to this little scarecrow, who kind of turns your way, even though there's no face or anything. But sort of turns your way and says, sorry, I'm not in your way, am I?
No,
I
are
didn't mean
you
to take up
okay?
the whole bridge. Oh man. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Hi,
I'm Sereia.
I'm Clapper Claw.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
Thanks. Sorry, I've had kind of a rough week.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Unless you can get my head back.
Who has your head?
That stupid long scarf rabbit. He stole it.
Oh. Yeah, he kind of sucks. I could get it back for you.
Oh, would you really?
Yeah.
Oh
Me
man,
and my friends are really good at stuff like this.
that would really be so great. I don't have. Oh man, I'll have to find something to give you in exchange. I don't have anything right now, but I bet I can find something cool.
Okay, well, you don't have to give me anything. We
Oh,
could just
no.
help.
The rule of reciprocity says I do. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
want Zybilna to get mad.
Oh, well, I mean, how about your friendship? That's a gift.
Okay.
Friendship is key.
I can do that. We could be friends.
Perfect. Don't be alarmed, but there's lots of invisible people around us that are also my friends. So if you hear
Oh.
disembodied voices, they're real. They're just invisible currently. You're not hearing things if
Oh.
you hear people talking.
Okay. Are they ghosts?
No,
No, they're just
invisible right
Oh.
now to make our way to see the
Giselle
king
takes
a
her
little
head off for a
Yeah.
second.
Whoa.
Hi.
to make it
Sorry.
a little less imposing, just rolling up with a bunch of people.
Wow, that's cool and also
just-
smart.
Law just whispers in Seraia's ear, what does the head look like?
What does your head look like?
Oh,
Just so we know what we're looking for when we go take it from
you know, you'd
that Harrigan trash.
You would think you would think I would know that. Hold on, let me try to remember.
I'm sure it's glorious.
There haven't been mirrors in the Feywild for ages.
Otherwise, we're going to come back with a lot of heads.
Yeah.
Is it this way?
Any
Is it
head
this
you
way?
want, man.
Is it this way?
Whatever you want.
Let me just.
I would
try to-
die for you.
We would do everything for this child.
Let me just try to remember what my own head.
I'm sorry, real quick.
Looks like-
Clapperclaw? Is
Clapper-
there?
I love them because
I-
they sound like a Mega Man X villain, and I love it so much.
Oh,
Oh, you
Brilliant.
know, it doesn't even say. It's like it was a super cool head, though, for sure.
You know,
Can-
I
We
bet
believe
he doesn't
you.
have that many heads. Maybe we'll just find it.
Can Damian walk up to Clapperclaw and pull out their drawing set and sit down and draw a handsome face on Clapperclaw's faceless
Handsome
gourd?
Squidward on the
Yeah.
sack. Like, oh man.
Wait a minute. I pull out the gourd that had memories in it. So this I think
something.
belonged to Longscarf, and it's kind of like gourd-like and stuff. Do you want it in exchange? That would be a really good prank. They pranked you, so you pranked them back.
Oh, whoa, that's a really fun idea. Okay.
I mean, we weren't really gonna use his memory stuff, right, guys?
Are we gonna curse this poor
the
sweet
memories.
summer
Yeah.
child with memories?
But they were all supposed to be good memories, right? They're memories that people wanted to give.
God, I hope so.
Hi, boy, I hope so.
You may have to sign a liability waiver about any memories that may be inside of the gourd already. I hope that's okay.
Oh, you guys aren't gonna believe this, but as soon as I put that gourd of memories on my head, I remembered what my original head looked like.
Really?
It was
Oh, good.
super cool and big, and it was like a skull, but like a stag, and it had cool horns. Yeah,
That's
what it looked
badass.
like.
That is really
yeah,
cool.
I hope you remember what my head looked like.
Ben, can I
I am
also
so glad. Okay, so this is just a
change Willoughby to
temporary
a
hit.
warlock and have Clapperclaw be my patron?
Yeah.
Can we all have Clapperclaw as our patron
Oops,
now?
all warlocks.
Yeah.
Can we do
Oops,
that?
all warlocks.
Okay, cool.
And one sword.
And one sorcerer. Yep.
Come on, get with the times, Giselle.
Obviously, Giselle's a trendsetter.
So
Naturally.
thank you. You guys are all really nice. But it would be really great if I could get my old head back. I liked
you could-
it.
You could trade the memory bottle for your head back because that memory bottle was Longscarf's and he has your head.
If he even still has it.
Oh,
That's true. But you have really good collateral now.
That's true. He just gives a lot of stuff to Bavlorna. So I'm kind of afraid that she might have it now. And
It might
Oh.
be inside then. So maybe we can get it.
I don't even
Yeah.
want to go there. But if you guys find it, I'd be really grateful. I'll be all of your friends.
Well, we have to do it now, y'all.
What are you all doing here anyway?
well, officially we're here to meet with the king.
Oh.
Unofficially, we're gonna fuck up Bavlorna.
Oh, can we curse now?
Oh, well, I didn't see any pixies, so I thought it was okay.
Okay. No, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Oh, that's. Oh boy. She's
Yeah.
really scary.
Don't worry. Even if she's
So
scary,
are we.
I'm a puncher in the schnoz.
What? Why are you here to do that? I'm not saying you shouldn't. She really scares me.
To freeze Ibelna.
Oh, so you're gonna need to go see the other hags too.
Yep.
Yes.
I can help with that. That
Can you?
can be my
You can?
my reciprocity. I know a
Okay.
way to get from hither to thither.
Oh. Well, that would be very helpful.
It's a secret, and it's
Okay.
hard to get there, but I can show you the way.
Okay, well, we will find your head if it's in wherever Babylorna is. And if not, we'll get it back from Longscarf. Why do I keep blanking on his name? We'll get it back from Longscarf, and then you can show us the way to Thither.
Okay, it's a deal.
Perfect. Well, you should wait somewhere safe, probably, until,
Yeah.
we're
All
done
the shit
here.
pops off.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay.
And we'll find you when it's done, and you can take us to Thither, and hopefully we'll have your skull by then.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. I feel much better now. He stands up. It's like 3 feet tall. Kind of puffs out a little bit and makes their way off the bridge.
Look at us helping people out.
See, aren't you glad you didn't stay invisible the whole time?
Oh, I do. Put my hood back up.
I would have made friends with him as a cat.
Yeah, that would have
Mhm.
happened for sure. Okay. We're coming up on time. So, we'll get you to the gazebo. And we'll end there. So, you continue to make your way across the horrible bridge of chattering heads. And they do talk, like some of them
Sereia
say
curtsies at each
hi,
one.
and some of them like heckle you a little bit. Yeah. So that's just happening as you go across the bridge.
Sereia's curtsying at each one.
And you get to one, and finally, like one is like, finally, we get some respect around here. I was king, you know.
Oh no, he's gonna ask us riddles.
Just keep going. As the heads start chattering, and some of them are fighting amongst themselves. You make your way, finally to the end of this bridge, and stand on this island, this like this mound of just soggy earth. You see a grand marble gazebo. The white stones are just streaked green in places with algae. The support pillars have sort of sunk into the muck unevenly, so the domed canopy is now sitting slightly askew. There are short steps that kind of ring the outside of the gazebo, leading to a raised floor where bullywugs lounge on pillows. Among them, there's a harpist that plays these like delicate notes that are sort of mingle with like the murmuring and croaking of these frog people. And on a dais, there is a sort of a large kind of flabby bullywug wearing a crown of woven lilies. Sitting on an ornate throne, legs folded up underneath him. At the foot of the throne, there is a baby crocodile that's curled up, sort of snoring slightly. And he has the bullywug has a large leather-bound book, like open across his lap, and is sort of like mouthing along as he reads what's on the pages. He doesn't look up, but he just says, "Have you no herald to announce your presence before King Gullop the 19th? He slams the book closed to punctuate the question. And regards you for the first time as the guards standing around sort of snap to attention and ready their weapons. And we will pick back up there next week with King Gullop the 19th.
Oof.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us today for Dungeons and Dragons. This was kind of a weird one. I think we can all agree. Sometimes they're just gonna be like that. Yeah, this place is really weird. So, welcome to Downfall. Let's just Stars of Wishes. Let's do Stars of Wishes.
I want to go first because I know exactly what my star is.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta give it to Sid and Giselle because it was. I know it wasn't intentionally that, but it was such like the scene of Giselle talking to the Harengan. That was like such a reality check for Giselle, and I really liked it because Giselle always is someone who relies on the fact, like, yes, this is how charismatic I am. You have to go my way with things because, yeah, I'm special. But someone pretty much turned around and told her, like, no, you're not. You're not that special here. Whatever you had there is gone here. And it was such a great moment watching her have that reality check and her like being so bristly about it, like, no, but this is who I am. And she was sticking to her guns with it. And I really liked that scene. It was a nice confrontation scene that showed Giselle how Giselle sticks to her guns, but also someone was giving her this reading of like, I get that you are probably this superstar wherever you're at, but here it's out the window. And I really liked that scene. That is my star for that. My wish is I want Clapperclaw to be our best friend, and they travel around with us forever, and they become our new master.
Oh my gosh, we could bring them to Strixhaven.
We can bring them to Strixhaven. Yeah, take them to Strixhaven and get some extracurricular learning or something. You know, yeah, that's my wish.
Thank you, Wally. Who else?
I'll go. I have to give mine to Sereia for just being a gosh darn sweetheart all session, just helping everybody, and then the full Fantasia moment of I'm so powerful, da da da. That made me very happy. It's so good. Sereia's our god, you guys. My wish. I don't know if I have any right now. We've just been getting all of them. Just wish granter over here, Van. Yeah, come back to me. I'll try to think of something. Come back to me. I'll pass.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Who else? A star and a wish.
My star is gonna go to Law, our eye in the fucking sky. All of that, like, you've got a drone, you've got Dutch, you've got like, it's just like what command over the battlefield, like so cool. And just I don't know, this session I feel like in particular, and maybe it's just because my first one where like it's all of us and like in a while, or it feels like a while, I don't know, where we had some really good team moments. I feel like this session in particular, for whatever reason, I feel like it was just like pure adventuring party, like both the shenanigans but also like the tactical side of things. Like it just, I don't know, like it feels good. It's what Dangan and Dorgan is all about, you know. So yeah, my wish is for my inevitable pledging of my loyalty to the new king of the Feywild, Clapperclaw. Yeah. No, my wish is truly like to just see more of the, like, this is just so cool and quirky and weird. I feel like this is the first campaign that I've ever personally played in where like you spend an extended amount of time in the Feywild. Like I've heard plenty about it and I've seen interpretations of it and everything, but I've never gotten to personally experience it, and so I'm like super stoked to keep seeing more. Yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Rob.
I can go. My star is going to Rob / Willoughby for the intimidation moment against Long Scarf. Just that like epic, like, what was that, like your first turn? You just like absolutely Hulk smashed him down to the ground, blew him like prone, and just like just like stand on the chest and like point the sword, like, do you yield? It
felt pretty cool.
Cute. I loved it. Yeah, it was great. It made me really happy. Yeah, it did work. It was awesome. That intimidation check was clutch. I'm kind of curious what would have happened if it had been a bad roll, but I loved that it was a good roll. It was really cute and an awesome, intimidating moment from our paladin / good boy / fighter, but mostly good boy. I love watching the good boy be intimidating. It's so cute. And my wish, I don't know. I'm just, everything is so fun. Like, it's just, I love being in the Feywild. It's so like, I don't know, it's so chaotic, and all the people are like silly, and all the NPCs that we keep coming across are so funny. And I want to see what happens with this king. I wonder if we can charm him. We'll see. We'll have to talk about which of us are visible when we go to the king, if it's just me or if Giselle's gonna pop in, running in, pretending to be a herald or something. Like, oh, sorry, she's faster than me.
I was thinking about it right before we ended, so.
I know
you walk too fast.
I may have an idea, but I don't know if we had time for it. But is it possible that Damian like could coach Giselle using his Feywild background so that she could get advantage on any of her rolls?
I'll think about it.
And that's me.
Thank you, Rachel.
It's just me, right?
Mm-hmm. And Sid has to do a wish.
Oh, right.
I mean, you don't have to. It's not like a requirement.
So many good stars today, y'all. I echo every star that's been given. But I'll also give my star to Damian for getting up some truly monk shit today. Running up walls, running on water. Jesus, Damian.
Oh my gosh, we have 2 gods in the party now. Oh my goodness.
A god and a demigod. That is
It's pronounced Damian.
Yeah. Oh no. I just realized it. But yeah, that's my start. My wish. This has been bugging me since we started Witchlight. I want to know those wishes that we made at the carnival, what they are and when they are going to come back up, because that has been eating at me every week since we wrote those down and sent those to you, of what the fuck is going to happen with those. So
Who knows?
that's my wish.
Okay.
I think mine might have already been granted.
Yeah.
I want to kick
Just
that
to add to the
arrogant's
mystery.
ass. That's my wish.
Punch her in the schnoz.
Kick her haggy ass.
Oh, not the hag. I want to kick the
Oh.
bunny's ass.
Oh, the bunny's
The
ass.
bunny that I was like.
Oh, Damian wants to punch that dude in the schnoz so bad.
She was not flirting, by the way. She's pissed.
But like you
He might have
talked to him the same way you talked to Quintilius, so
Sure.
you have
Yeah.
to understand that like we were confused.
Yeah, we were very confused watching this.
Okay, fair.
Outside perspective, you're like, is it flirting? Is it not?
Okay. Anything else? All right, then we will end there. Thanks to my old wonderful friends here for playing Dungeons and
Thank you
Dragons
for
with
the
me.
game.
I love the weird ones. And thanks to all of you out there for hanging out with us and watching our show. We will be back in 1 week for more of this. We will be back this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for Saturday night's Award 47. So, yeah, we will see you soon, I suppose. Until next time, good game and good helping.